Today in London, tensions continue to increase between the metahumans called X's and normals. Communities fear the X's powers, citing multiple violent incidents and an underlying fear that the X's will take over society. Retribution and reprisals are on the rise, and violent clashes occur with growing frequency. This is Gene X, a Happy Jacks RPG podcast actual play in Cortex Prime.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
And welcome to episode 10 of Gene X. This is our modern Supers game in Cortex Prime. And I am Jib. I am your GM. We have some players. I'm going to start over here this time.
I actually have a thing before we talk about who we are.
Yes.
We are doing an amazing thing this weekend. We are doing a 24-hour gaming marathon to support the charity called the Rainbow Railroad. They find LGBTQIA plus people all around the world who are facing persecution and, like, in some cases, death and, harm, physical harm because of government-sponsored hate, basically. So they work to legally keep people out of those countries and out of those dangerous situations. So they're an amazing organization, and so we're raising money for them this weekend. Even if you can't tune in live, that's okay. If you go to happyjacks.org/rainbow, the charity and the fundraiser will be up through the end of this calendar year. So tune in anytime between 6:30 p.m. on Friday, at the specific time, and 8 p.m. the next day. It's a little over 24 hours, we know, but we had to
You always get more than you pay for here.
So we'll be playing games that whole time. People will be on this channel playing games that whole time. We will be tired. There will be alcohol. There will be lots of coffee. But we will be raising money. There's opportunities to win prizes. It's very cool. And the top 4 donors between now and the end of the calendar year are actually going to have an opportunity to play in a Happy Jacks online game. So it'll be very exciting. Yes. So even if you can't make it and watch the live events, please go check out the page. Donate if you can. It's a really great cause, and we are very excited about it. So, yes. All right, now,
Cool.
Good.
I actually have something I want to do before we actually do our introductions.
Do the same.
I would like for us to, everyone, take a moment of silence and pay homage to Stan Lee, who passed away a couple days ago, and who is the father of all things superhero. So, well, sort of. He's the father of all things Marvel.
He's a co-parent. He helped.
He was highly influential in
Yes.
the development of the comic book
Absolutely.
arts.
Yes. So he's influential in what we do, and so there you go. Anyway, we have some players. Start over here.
Yay.
Hi, I'm Kimmy. I am playing Colleen O'Connor, and I am an Irish empath. A very cute haircut. I'm wearing a wig that looks like Colleen's today.
I am Jim, and I'm playing Professor Edison Cornwall, Master of Gravity.
I'm Mike, and I'm playing Simon, the electric police officer.
Sweet. And I'm Abria, and I'm playing Faiza Benyamina, who's cute enough to get away with murder using metal powers. This is actually just my hair straightened. I'm not wearing a wig.
Lies.
Don't
Lies.
look for long enough to think about that.
I haven't known you for very long.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I've learned about you from watching you in multiple games and in this one is never contradict your lie. You will just get yelled at.
That's true. Yes.
You die by the lie, guys.
She did mention murder.
Yes, she did.
I'm just saying.
My metal powers are just throw a fork at you.
Sometimes you just kill a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you do.
As you do.
Throw a fork at it.
And we have a truly awesome recap from our last episode by our own, Faiza.
Hey! Yeah, I will only respond to Faiza today. Alright. I'm going to have to be deep into my phone on this one because I can't see right now.
Here.
No, it's okay.
I've got a
it's
bigger
okay.
screen.
I'm committed.
Okay.
Sorry.
We're in it. Ready to go.
Wait, is my... Oh, yes.
All you have to do is say.
Previously on Jane X.
Interior University Lab night. Colleen, Simon, and Fiza trade wary looks in the hallway before Fiza shrugs and kicks the door in. Within the lab, several scientists cower in fear as black-clad paramilitary soldiers hold them at gunpoint. One soldier stands before the large containment unit, holding Edison's blob in the center of the room. They finish typing on the keypad, and the containment unit's door opens with a hiss. I hate Edison, officially. Fiza uses her powers to grab the soldiers attempting a tactical retreat and pull them towards the emerging blob as Colleen emotion bombs the scientists into feeling brave enough to help recapture the blob. The soldiers open fire, and Fiza interposes a heavy lab table between them to block the bullets.
Wait, where's Sparky?
Camera pulls back to the master shot to reveal Simon absent from the fight. A young girl steps into frame among the soldiers, releasing a powerful burst of white light towards Colleen and Fiza that blows apart their table shield.
Allison, I know what it's like. I know where you've been. And the people who are getting you to hurt other people aren't thinking of what's best for you.
You don't know me. My father's campaigning against me.
As Colleen and Allison have their heartfelt moment, Fiza and Lance clean shop, taking down the rest of the soldiers and neutralizing the blob. Allison runs off into the night. Cut 2. Lance's penthouse. Night. Lance, Colleen, and Fiza arrive, exhausted. Fiza points Colleen towards the bathroom as Lance heads towards the kitchen. Fiza walks up behind him and hugs him. I love you. In the bathroom, Colleen turns on the sink to mask the sound of her sobs as her worry for Simon overwhelms her. She slides to the floor, hugging her knees. Cut 2. Interior, Ophelia's cozy flat. Morning. POV flashes of a close-up of Direwolf violently snapping their jaws. Edison comes to consciousness amidst feminine pastel bedding. He assesses himself and his surroundings before venturing through the door towards the sound of someone in the kitchen.
Ophelia, please explain.
Flashback to Ophelia getting an alert on her phone about Edison's vital signs. She swipes the screen, which resolves into a map tracking the location of Edison's comm. As the camera pushes in on the screen, sound effects of the crack of Ophelia's transportation. She appears by an unconscious Edison's side, Direwolf standing over them, about to deliver the killing blow. She grabs him, furrowing her brow as she thinks. Camera pushes in on her Eureka moment as she smirks and teleports them both to safety. Back in the kitchen, Edison regards a serenely sunlit Ophelia quietly for a moment before pulling her into a kiss. After a beat, the distant sound of Fiza's voice through the comm can be heard. Edison reluctantly pulls away.
I should probably take that.
Cut to interior Ophelia's cozy flat an hour later. Reunited, Colleen, Edison, and Fiza and Ophelia sit discussing their next steps. Ophelia hands 2 boxes to Edison. The larger of the 2 he passes to Colleen. Colleen puts on her suit in the bathroom as Edison opens a smaller box. Inside is a mystical-looking gauntlet with a note sign from L.
I think it's perhaps time we ask Mr. Sperling some difficult questions.
Cut to interior Lord Sperling's salon, day. Colleen, Edison, and Fiza sit with a distraught Lord Sperling discussing his daughter Allison's whereabouts. Worst time to take a sip.
Yeah. I'm glad you're able to find empathy for your daughter. I wish you'd found it for the hundreds of thousands of teens who are like your daughter, and now you can fight for them too.
I certainly intend to try.
Interior Range Rover, day. Fiza drives as Edison, Colleen, and Detective Sergeant Chalmers talk. Colleen tries to surreptitiously use her powers on Chalmers, who pauses and stares directly at Colleen.
Ms. O'Connor, please don't do that. If I wanted to arrest my fellow Exos, I would.
The trio is shocked. Chalmers continues her reveals.
So, what's Peter Guthrie's connection with all of it?
He's the director of Division X.
You know what this means, right? Simon's not dead. He's not going to kill his own son.
I wouldn't put it past him if he's anything like my father.
Oh, your father failed to kill you, too. The trio pulls up to the Guthrie house. Interior Guthrie house, day. In the foyer, the trio stand off against 18 Division X soldiers and a big bad voodoo stereotype. Colleen and BBVS trade psychic whammies. Edison creates heavy gravity wells and a giant sunlight magnifier laser to neutralize the soldiers. Fiza, victim of BBVS's fear attack, uses ball bearings and eventually the iron in the very blood of the soldiers to finish them off. BBVS raises the dead soldiers as zombies. After Fiza force pushes the zombies away, Edison picks up a gun and simply shoots BBVS to finish the fight. The trio run downstairs to the cellar to discover a bound and gagged Simon sitting unconscious beneath the light of a single lamp. Fade to black.
Dun dun dun! So that happened.
You did. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
it was crazy.
It was.
What?
So, Simon,
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
how you doing?
I'm
What you been up to?
asleep.
The what you remember is all of you going into the lab, and you saw the soldiers, and you saw the blob oozing its way out of its container, and then there was a sharp stab of pain in your neck, and everything went black.
Cool.
And you are right now waking up. You are groggy. You are disoriented. You are tied to a chair.
Okay.
And in a dark room that is barely lit by a single light, and you are vaguely aware of some figures coming down the stairs.
Dang. Basically what my reaction would be.
Fair enough. Respect.
Tied with what?
Rope.
Can't get rope off with electricity.
You can certainly try.
It's not terribly conductive.
Who said that?
Nobody.
Oh, okay.
Ophelia, I think.
That's British.
That's
So that
Ophelia's
British
voice.
Yeah.
Pretty Ophelia.
Yeah.
Pretty much what she'd say, too.
Yeah.
We both have point out obvious at like +8.
Actually, Ophelia's version is give engineering answer,
Yes.
which is a technically correct but totally useless answer.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of these ropes.
Okay.
Get out of the ropes
Okay.
before whoever's coming down the stairs. Who could it be?
Okay. Well, you have a D8 complication called ropes. Right now.
Okay.
So you'll have to defeat that somehow to get loose.
Kind of tied up.
You're kind of tied up at the moment.
I mean, how beaten up am I? Am I just groggy, or did they work me over a little
They
bit?
did not work you over. You feel groggy. You have uber hangover, and still feeling the effects. And it's like the world is. It's like you're underwater.
Okay. Yeah, not much I can do right now.
Well, you can try to.
Yeah.
So the difficulty is 2d6 plus the complication itself, which is a d8. So
Womp
womp
womp.
womp. And since your stakes are a 7,
Believe in you.
and I have 2 1s here, that immediately steps that complication down to a 4.
Cool.
Oh boy.
So you are working the ropes loose. So
The British do not have a
I'm
blade
going to
step
go
equivalent.
to Colleen.
Colleen.
Because I'm kind of guessing that Colleen is.
So he came down the stairs and we
Came
saw
down the stairs
Simon.
and you saw Simon,
She's just gonna.
and he's just waking up
Yeah.
and struggling against the ropes.
Yeah, she's gonna shout out his name, Simon, and run over and grab him and when you grab someone's face just to make sure they're okay.
Yeah.
And then you're moving and stuff, so that's good because I thought he was gonna be unconscious.
Alive.
Oh my god, you're all right. We were so worried about you, and she's gonna kiss him.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Super excited, and then we should get you untied, and then being a little embarrassed.
I
And,
stop Edison. I'm like, we should give them a moment.
I find that completely inappropriate. No.
Where
Keeps walking downstairs.
where am I?
Well,
Can I please let me, please? Your daddy's house. He's the director of Division X. Yeah.
No.
Both your fathers are the worst. The actual worst.
Really though, where am I?
no, really,
Why-
Simon. We're right into the dining room where your dad was such an ass to me. It's a little messed up.
So
Can I turn on the lights?
Sure.
I'll turn on the lights.
You are in fact in your father's basement, in your father's cellar.
Well, where is he? Why am I down here?
I'd just like to note that's probably a smell of burning coming from
Yeah.
upstairs,
Yeah.
and I'm holding a firearm. Go.
That's fair.
Okay, but
Not just a firearm, he's holding an assault rifle.
Yeah. We should get out of here. We can answer your questions later, but this isn't a safe place.
okay, someone untie me.
Yeah, well, she went around. She started untying you.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
So, how did... I don't understand any of this.
Yeah. What's the last thing you remember?
Well, we
'Cause
walked...
we remember you dipping out on our sweet lab fight.
walked into the lab, and then I blacked out and woke up here. That's it.
On close inspection, he has a needle mark right here.
I do not inspect closely. Someone else can fix it.
Nah,
That would just be like in and out.
I'm like, I got something poked right here.
Then I'll
Simon.
go and look.
Actually, I will. Do you feel any pain anywhere? And I just basically just sort of like tap
We
him
have
down
to
and
get
just
out of here. We've got
just-
to go.
trying
Who's-
to assess his health.
Are there others here? Is anyone else here?
There
Not
were.
anymore. But let's go.
Yes.
You seem fine. A little groggy.
Yeah.
Snack.
Do me a favor. Just when we get upstairs, just look up. Don't look down at the floor. You don't want to see.
I do not do that, and I look down at the floor.
You're going to see 18 double dead soldiers.
What
Super
the
dead. Super dead.
fuck
Yeah.
is that? What is this?
Your dad started a fight.
There's plenty of time for explanations in the car.
All right, fine.
Wait, are we actually leaving and not trying to investigate
gonna
the rest
leave.
of this house? We are in the home of the leader of Division X.
How do you know that? Where did you get that information?
Well, you're all tied up. What do you think is another explanation?
I don't know. Someone's setting my dad up.
Or, Simon. I spoke to Superintendent Chalmers.
Not it.
Every time.
And
Detective Inspector.
Wait, is it Detective Inspector?
It is Detective Inspector Chalmers.
Shit, I couldn't remember.
We've been calling him Super Nintendo Chalmers. the whole
For
time.
so long, I didn't remember what the
Anyway.
real title was.
and she informed us that your father was indeed head of Division X. When you went missing, we spoke to what was it?
Lord Sperling.
Lord Sperling, and he confirmed that with us. Right?
Yep.
And he confirmed such. We came immediately here to question him as to your whereabouts, and were immediately ambushed by these men and another X.
Just take our word for it, all right? Don't
Well,
you trust us by now?
All you have is hearsay. You've talking about people who told you this, about that, and
I want to grab him by his shoulder or something. Look here, man! Our fathers obviously aren't what they appeared to be.
They're exactly what they appeared to be with your dad.
We need to
Go.
assume that reality and accept it and move on. Although Pfizer does bring up a good point, we do have a very good chance of picking up some very good intelligence here if we take
Pfizer's
some
walking
time.
upstairs.
Okay.
Wait, we need to get out of here. This
Go fuck
isn't a
yourself.
safe place.
Get your boyfriend out of here if you want. I'm here to do my job.
To be honest with you, Colleen, I don't think anywhere in London is a safe place for us.
no. If we're here, I'm going to show you guys that this isn't true. We're going to my dad's office and go in.
Pfizer's like, please prove me wrong. I would love
I
this.
pick up another assault rifle from the floor and I throw it in. Here, you're going to need this.
want a gun.
Here, well, they're all over the
one.
place. Here, take
I don't
one.
want to touch
Take
it.
mine.
If it was a zombie, I want one that the zombie didn't touch so much.
You are all such amateurs at this. Go upstairs. I'll stay watch down here. Find what you need, and we need to get out of here.
So I'll lead them to the office where it will be.
Colleen's gonna stay downstairs and keep watch, but just randomly, she's gonna like rip another family picture off the wall and just smash it again. Just be pissed.
Pfizer would like to hear that and just go, I'm not the only one that disrespects their surroundings.
Because we only roll dice when we disagree about the outcome of things, there's no reason to roll dice for this. You find another email.
Okay.
And this one is similar to the first one, but it goes into greater detail. And I sent you a copy of it earlier, but for the benefit of our listeners, I will read. At your direction, I have tasked Agent Penelope Winter to the clandestine service. Division X has embedded her in Han Corporation and arranged for her to be assigned to the pro-X lobbyist Faiza Benyamina. There is intel to suggest that Benyamina might be an X herself, though that is currently unproven. One of Agent Winter's tasks will be to provide proof of that fact, and if necessary, arrange for Benjamina to be undefended at a point where she can be taken for re-education. Benjamina maintains a significant personal security presence. They are human, but relatively speaking, loyal to her. That might change if it becomes public or at least known to them that she is an X. At present time, no amount of pressure exerted on Han Corporation has persuaded them to withdraw their support for Benjamina. As more guilt for terrorist activities falls on X's, this will change as their public support erodes. Signed, G. And it is in the sent folder.
Faiza leans in to Simon and goes, "The G stands for Guthrie," and leans away and fiddles with her shirt.
Is this a desktop computer?
Yeah.
Smash it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, the
destroyed
monitor.
the
Oh, the monitor.
You punched it.
It's an all-in-one.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's angry. You're the only one allowed to express your anger there, Benjamina.
No,
There's
I
another
just didn't want
crashing
him to
sound from
destroy the
downstairs.
evidence. Break monitors. This is fine.
Where is he then? Is he here?
We
Karen,
came, we
is
came
he-
here looking for him or you. I mean you, then him.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, is he here? Is he one of those bodies downstairs?
I would look much more pleased if that were the case. Look, I'm sorry. I know this is a lot.
I'm gonna have to talk to him myself somehow. That's how it is.
Okay. Whatever you need to do. Are you okay?
Not particularly.
How you holding up, Eddie?
Oh, I'm at the top of the banister looking over her to make sure that she doesn't get ambushed. So I'm not with them. I'm not with you.
Fair. Fair.
She says that and looks up and goes,
It definitely looks like Colleen has stood watch for something before. She's actually very good at this.
I am going to grab the computer piece,
The hard drive.
The hard drive.
The CD.
Yeah.
All you really need is the hard drive out of it, but I get what you're aiming for.
I know
So.
Simon knows. He knows what to grab. He
I mean,
grabs it.
isn't it all somewhere? Like, anyway, like, is he using some
you say the
super-
word the cloud, I'm gonna laugh at you.
Well, no, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess
I
it
mean,
depends
probably,
what
yeah.
email he is.
Actually, when you send an email, it would actually exist in many places.
Right. I'm like, really?
Because, interesting you should point this out, because across the top of the email there is a header. And it says scur.xmit.xnet priority.routing.gateway.006-999-x1093.highst.knsngtn.
Okay.
cool. I'm going to have you repeat that for me later. Because
High Street.
No, you're not.
Kensington.
Oh. Nerd.
Whatever. I roll to interpret it. But seriously, like, all I get is High Street and Kensington out of that. Was there other? I don't know.
While you're looking at this, Faiza walks over to like a picture of the family and notices the younger brother. Interesting. And takes a photo with her.
Was anyone else here, or was it just soldiers?
And like 18 soldiers and a big bad voodoo daddy are more than enough.
Big Bad Voodoo Daddy's lying dead in a puddle of blood with
Big
a
Bad
big
Voodoo
hole.
Daddy, new band name, I call it.
Very original.
Thank you. Well, if no one else is here, then yeah, let's go. We'll take this.
Cool.
Do you have any ideas of where is safe right now?
Nowhere.
Cool.
But we're back together again.
We got the band back together.
Yay. Two of them are all mopey, but good, they're back.
Yeah.
That one did a murder, so, you know, kind of proud.
Eddie, so proud of you.
Yeah, he's
I didn't say
actually
the character.
he's actually quite distraught from the fact that
Right.
he killed somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take the computer and see if there's anything else on here that might shed some light on this situation.
Let's put some dice down then.
Oh, but I smashed the monitor. How can I see?
Yeah, he can't do it right now. He's taking it with him for later.
I smashed
Well, he
it.
can electronically just delve into
Just
it.
like
that's
kick
right.
it and use your powers.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You can use your suit's powers.
Can I do that? Okay.
You've done it before.
Sure.
Yeah, but with screens.
Screens the important part.
That's how
Thank
the
you for
power
this mission. You monster.
You're welcome.
Your suit does have Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Did they?
Of course it did.
I have your suit.
Your suit's in
Okay.
it
You left
was in the Range Rover last
That's
I heard.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Colleen's got a suit.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard.
Super cute in it right now.
No, I'm downstairs. He hasn't noticed. It's fine.
Whatever. She looks super cute in that.
So yeah, I guess I'm looking for any files that may shed more light on where they're operating out of, or if I can interpret that funky line at the top somehow and see
That popcorn is
what
so
the
good.
deal is with that. That is a 16. I did roll double 8s on D8s. That's
Nice.
very
Sweet.
good with a D8
Wow.
effect.
Sweet.
Those are
Beautiful.
good dice.
Excellent.
Heck yeah.
Very good.
So you can get both of those things actually with a
Rad.
15 or better.
Okay.
So the translation of the line across the top is secure transmit XNet priority routing South London Gateway 00699X1093 High Street, Kensington.
Aha.
Nailed it.
I don't know what that means address-wise, but
It gives you something you could possibly trace.
yeah.
And you do find another letter.
Brought to you by the letter H.
And the numbers 1, 3, and 9. It says, Director, matters have not progressed as we planned. The X's have grown to be more tenacious, more pernicious. You've been called pernicious now, by the way. And more resilient than we originally anticipated.
Colin doesn't know what that means. She's pissed. It can't be good.
It's not good.
Faiza's on her phone, low-key Googling it.
Additionally, it appears that there are more X's than were originally accounted for. With the delays in the work on the serum, it is obvious that our plans will have to move forward along other avenues. Enact the final solution with terminal effect. Immediate target list. Capture if possible for re-education and testing of the serum. Kill if necessary. Edison Cornwall, Faiza Benyamina, Simon Guthrie, Colleen O'Connor, Sean Mahoney, Morgan Outremont, Allison Sperling, and also the creatures known as Succubus, Direwolf, and Banshee. Use the resources that have already been treated with the serum if necessary. It is of dire import that all the most powerful X's be under our control. National security demands it. And does not have a signature.
Allison too.
Yeah.
So sad.
She hit us with stuff.
No, I'm saying that out of character. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm just sad
okay.
she's on that list. I'm not in an Irish accent. Come on.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad.
Was Allison new last time?
She's
Yeah.
like a 13-year-old girl. She's the daughter of
Yeah.
the politician, and she's like
You're
super
not missing a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a big part of the other X group story.
Actually, she was a focus of the game.
Yeah.
She was a MacGuffin.
She's fallen in with the bad guys, but she can be redeemed.
Okay.
At least Colleen thinks.
Sweet.
Cool.
Do you share that sweet letter with us?
Oh yeah.
Why was I listed second?
I don't know.
Read.
Is it alphabetic?
It's not. I
not.
was
We're
listening.
listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Colleen would be first if you were doing it. Well, no, if you're doing it by last name.
By last
yeah.
name. It's always by last
Yeah,
name.
last name.
By danger,
Also,
danger
potential
potential.
person. And that's very...
Benefits of gentry?
I mean, actually, maybe a thing.
He killed one of their drones. It's fine.
Well, if you guys killed, a dozen plus soldiers downstairs, maybe we should get out of here very quickly.
That's a great idea.
They were very
That's a
shooty,
really
yes.
good idea. Don't you love it when men come up with good ideas?
I know, right? You're the one that wanted to go and find them. I said, no, we did it. This is the lean
I believe it was a woman that was
This is our
contradictory
group.
to you. In gender.
Yeah. You wanted this.
Not that gender should have any bearing on
I'm already walking to the Range Rover.
Oh, and by the way, the suit does provide very good neck protection. Just
Can we stop talking about the suit? I don't have one yet. I'm second on the list. I don't have a suit.
My dear,
That's
you
because
are
you're so-
always the best dressed.
I think you're so powerful you don't need one.
Oh, you guys are learning. This is good. Get in the car.
The power when I'm bad.
The power of knowing what's good for
She
you.
gets in the car.
Sweet. Shotgun?
Yeah. Are you driving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
Sure, yeah, she'll.
Nice.
She's a little annoyed, so she'll get in the front seat.
Okay, I don't know where we should head, you guys.
Well, we need some place to think for a while. Can we go back to Lance's?
Yeah.
I mean, until we can figure out where to go.
He has provided sanctuary. I believe we should take advantage of it. Although I do believe that his connection with Pfizer would probably be a very easy trail to follow for whoever's trying to hunt us down.
I mean, does he even have a birth certificate? I don't know how they trace him. He's like 1 billion years old or something.
Yeah.
Well, he's employed by a major corporation. I'm fairly sure that he has managed to at least secure false identification.
Well, his name isn't on the list, so.
Oh, that is a good point.
Well,
Fuck, did we
seeing
pull
no
that
better
off?
alternative, I vote for that.
Alright.
I mean, we could go to a coffee shop or something, but that doesn't seem like a better idea.
It's not a better idea,
No.
but you're right. Alright, I'm going.
So you go back to Lance's penthouse?
Crazy penthouse.
Hey, don't get any ideas about like moving in here like you did with his other house. I see you.
Simon.
She's attempting levity because you seem like a very sad boy.
Okay. When you arrive,
It's like the back seat is just like this brooding, dark thing.
Your dad tried to kill you. I'll make a joke about how you're like, oh,
These are,
it'll be fine.
these are your dad
Make
tried
it
to
better.
kill you seats
Yeah.
back over here.
so when you arrive, because I'm just going to, Lance gave you a key.
Cool, sweet. I was gonna kick in the door. It's fine. That was more for his door's sake than any sort of romance.
Do you have respect for anything whatsoever?
I don't.
Okay.
I mean
Good.
myself.
Noted. All right.
But as you walk in the door, Lance is on the phone,
Oh, okay.
and he sees you guys come in. He says, "Very well, I will be in touch," and he hangs up.
It's always good when phone calls end that way, right?
Nothing wrong with that.
What time is it, by the way?
Mid-morning by now?
Faiza doesn't respond to the phone call, then. But it is clocked.
Yeah.
I think you can feel the like. Just
Colleen does not clock it.
yeah.
He's on the phone all the time. It's another thing he's on. He does
Fair
things.
enough.
What were they going to do with me in the basement? Why did they put me there?
It was a trap, Sparky.
For you?
Believe you were bait.
But why didn't they just kill him?
I don't know. I mean, maybe they were thinking I'd be able to tell if he were dead.
Well, the email did state capture for re-education and testing of serum. So they may have just been keeping him as a guinea pig or simply trying to use him as a resource.
Or maybe that hole in his neck is the first dose of serum. Do you want to kill Colleen at all?
What?
No.
Search your feelings.
Don't-
Sure?
Colleen reaches out to search his feelings.
Being snarky, but she's trying to make a very fair point.
Yeah.
What up, sleeper cell?
Are you asking permission
This is
before
not
you search my
PBTA.
feelings, Colleen?
No.
Whatever their Manchurian candidate, just take it.
Yeah, I'm not asking permission.
Are you
I
going to
feel-
resist?
Well, Colleen taught me how to resist people probing my brain.
All right, but are you ready for it? Do you think I'm going to do it?
You taught me to always be ready.
Oh, have I?
Constant vigilance. You're actually not iMoody. So that's great.
Great. Wonderful.
Good to know, good to know.
Handy. All right.
I'm going to roll a token resistance. We'll see if anything happens.
It's going to beat mine because that's just how it goes. Yeah, I'm going to add that one too. Come on, where's the D10? Oh, wait, there's a giant ring of them from Alpha. God damn it.
There's
There's a 10 and a 9.
that's an 8, 9. So you beat me.
Okay.
Like on one die.
Yeah. So, 19 with a D.
Were there any ones in there?
Nope. Nope.
No one's for anyone.
You got a
Yeah.
D12 effect.
Yeah. These are hard to tell which one's the 9 and which one's the 6, so I just
Yeah.
want to double check. All right. I beat him.
Okay. Elaborate on your feelings there, Simon.
I am confused. I am angry. I do not want to kill anyone in this room.
For now.
Fair.
There's a lot of doubt still as to what exactly is going on. I don't quite believe it all.
Okay.
No, he's definitely still sparky.
Oh, are you doing Lance?
No, that didn't work out too well last time I tried.
Oh, try it again.
I mean, I feel like you know how he feels already, Fiza.
And she just snarls at you.
She winks at you.
Is this
our-
the time?
You guys were making out in the basement like half an hour ago.
Well, he didn't think that was the time for that either. I'm sorry, you've
And
been
you were
gone.
gone in Ophelia's vagina for like a day and a half.
Yes, we.
So honestly, I am the only one that fucks efficiently in this group.
I was half unconscious. I didn't know what was going on.
Well, we've been handling everything for about 24 hours since you've been gone there, so
Yep.
I think it's fine. If we're taking a moment to rest, give us a moment.
If everyone could stop being mean to me for 1 minute.
Fair enough. Like Fiza stops.
Yeah, Colleen stops too.
Simon.
Yeah.
You and I seem to be in very similar straits. And I think a normal person would offer themselves up for some form of emotional succor or assistance, but I am not the right person for that. But note that we are in very similar straits, and I am also very angry and very confused. I am sorry about your father. I am sorry about mine. But we must deal with reality that they are working contrary to us. I am not willing to assert that they're willing to kill us, although all evidence points in that direction.
They tried today, like a few moments ago.
Fiza literally just like bites her tongue and lets you keep talking like you
Kill
forgot.
us, not
Oh,
Simon, today I shot a man dead. That is not something easy for me to accept. But I made that decision for the safety and benefit of those whom we have affection for.
She's just mouthing to you, I killed 18 people twice.
So I am willing to say that the die is cast. Our involvement in this and the direction we need to go is pretty much a foregone conclusion. We need to find our fathers. We need to find out what their agenda is. And if it's something detrimental to our kind in general, they must be dealt with.
You're right.
There's too much at stake here.
We have at least a general location. I don't know how much further we can go. I don't... All of my contacts are suspect. I don't know who to trust outside of the three of you anymore, so...
Then we need to work as a cell, and we need to do that now. If there's any further information that we can derive from that hard drive, perhaps Ophelia and I might be able to help. But whatever we can get, we need so we can take immediate action. We do not know how safe we are here, or how long we'll be able to operate.
If there's a serum, and I was injected with something, maybe you might want to check and see that there's not something that's, dormant in my blood that's going to kick in at the absolute worst time for everyone.
Do I know of a place that might have medical diagnostic equipment that we might be able to go
Ophelia's house.
Would you like to spend a plot point on it?
there you go.
To
shit.
have it as a resource?
to? Sure, I have the one
Yeah.
plot point. I'll spend it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 3.
One. Because I rolled like amazing last game.
God, you really did.
Dude,
I
you were
rolled,
like thunder.
Hot Duke.
What did you have?
Colleen
last
gets angry
I'll say
as part of
2.
her superpower.
That was very good.
Okay. So you had one. You're going to spend it to do this. So you have a D6 asset of MedLab.
All right. I know a place where we can do some simple blood work and see if there's anything in your system to assure ourselves that he's all right. Do we wish to follow that?
Or you could just keep a close eye on me and I guess keep me out of the suit for now.
Don't worry, Simon. If it comes to that, I'll make sure you don't hurt Colin. She's trying to sound dangerous, but she's also just like grinning like a jackass. Like,
You think he could hurt me?
oh no, I just meant the like, you couldn't kill him and he couldn't kill you because your love is too. Like, I'll kill him.
Oh, I thought you were stroking his male ego.
Oh no! If he
No.
attacks me, I'm totally taking him out.
No, I know.
All right. I just
This
wanted you
is
to be clear, my friend.
Starting
trying to
to
have a
work in a
moment with someone.
counterproductive way.
I don't think it is.
I think it is important for us to ascertain whether he is a trustworthy partner in this at this point.
Well, Simon,
Yes.
he's as trustworthy as you are. Honestly, it's a miracle we trust either of you.
That's very true.
So,
But
trust our instincts.
I mean, if they're doing, what do we think that this serum or whatever it is would do? Like, it seems to me, like if they're
Whatever-
going to control him, they've got other ways to do it.
I believe that serum is what was used on your friends to turn them against us.
along with re-education, remember? So it's not, there's no juice you can put in a body that changes someone's mind. It's a part of a process of brainwashing. Watch a movie.
There was a considerable amount of talk of finding a cure for the X gene.
Right,
perhaps.
that's what I'm thinking.
I think that they are trying to develop a counter agent to the development of the X gene.
Maybe that's why.
Flowers. Struck me.
Bzz.
He's fine.
Yeah, it worked fine.
Ow. All right, stop. She like giggles. Stop it.
A man you've never seen before, probably mid-20s, give or take, dressed very smartly, as a in very buttle fashion, is setting a table for with lunch
Okay.
for all of you.
Just gonna look at Lance and wait for an explanation.
Pedrig, my manservant.
Colleen's going to reach out and, like, see if he's trustworthy.
Which one?
Pedrig. She trusts Lance by this point. He would have murdered us a long time ago. I mean,
Okay,
Fair enough.
but you do.
you need an 11.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even notice the manservant.
Yeah, right?
No, just,
I never do, so.
It's just sort of like part of the background.
It's just you hadn't seen him before.
Yeah. Okay. Well, of course you.
I'm going to call Ophelia and see if the mass spec on that gauntlet has come back.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Nice.
Okay,
18 with a D10 effect.
sure. Pedrig is far more intelligent than one would normally expect of domestic help. He is fiercely loyal to Lance.
Yeah.
And very dedicated.
Okay.
He also knows who Lance actually is.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
he's in. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna just like nod, like he's cool.
Do I still have my burner phone?
Sure. Well, I'm going to say that was taken away. That was taken away from you.
Yeah.
Oh, we have like a whole box of them
Yeah.
that we bought for the Steves. Do you need another phone?
I want to make sure my mom's okay.
Yeah. And then Faiza actually like, it's not like a runs over, but like goes very quickly and gets you a phone and like unwraps it, hands it over.
So, I mean,
Like, wondering if I can use my techno powers to like mask the cell tower where it's going to ping off.
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's going to take some dice.
Okay. That's I should just have like I should just write down the different pools for things I want to do sometimes.
Yeah, right?
You know.
Are you okay? Okay.
Boop. That's good enough. That is not good numbers.
Bless you.
What'd you get?
That's an 8.
Okay.
A D8.
Okay.
Or D10, sorry.
All right. So you call your mother.
No, I text her.
Oh, you text her. Okay.
Yes. And says,
What,
hey,
what are you saying to her?
Mom, this is Simon. Where are you? Are you okay?
Okay. Couple of minutes later, you get a text back that says, "Oh, it's so nice to hear from you, dear. I'm fine."
That's it? Cool. I smashed that phone.
Oh, no, before he does that, Colleen's going to walk over and snatch it out of his hands.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And type, "Oh, good. Where's Dad?"
Thank you.
Oh, I don't know, dear. He's off at work.
Will he be home tonight? Smiley face emoji.
No, I would use smiley face.
He sends emojis.
That's cute.
Look
You
at
sent
him.
me an emoji.
I don't believe so.
Okay. What's your brother's name again? I would remember that. John? Something?
It is now.
It's in our story. Whatever it is, I'd be
Yeah.
like, okay, say hi to so-and-so.
I would never do that.
Whatever.
He's a butt.
He is a butt. I hate him, like, more than anything. You ruined my life.
The whole family did. Simon included, if you think about it very hard.
too.
Just don't worry about it.
All right. So, okay, so then she tosses the phone back to you.
I don't think this is her.
I don't know, it sounds kind of like her.
She's talking like everything's fine. She would have been at the house today. She's somewhere else, and I just don't think that's her.
I mean, either she's dumb to what's going on or complicit.
Or
I mean, she
Someone-
feels the same way as your dad does.
I don't think so.
She sat there and let him kick me out of the house for being an Xer. Like, she didn't say anything.
Being afraid of my father and agreeing with him are two different things.
Or they're the same thing. You can be afraid of someone and still agree with them.
Fice is gonna go like into the what's happening for lunch? I would like to avoid this real quick. Manservant.
Harmony, come on.
Okay,
It's a big place.
you're not wrong. All right. So there's zombies. There was a guy that made zombies, killed the zombies. There's a list with all of us on it, but not you. So, a good job staying off of the radar.
Well, it's not like I've really been actively doing.
I feel attacked. Fair enough.
I'm afraid the attacks are just beginning. Not for me. How would you feel about making a trip when all of this is done?
Where and why? What?
My mother wants me to come home.
Your mom's still alive too? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Okay, where is she from?
Have you ever heard of Atlantis?
You know what? And she's just gonna put her finger up, walk back in. I don't have the bandwidth for that. So let's go with this.
Right.
I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to put a pin in that. What the fuck? Nope. Nope. He's a merman. I cannot. They're trying to kill. Your dads
He's a
are trying
merman?
to kill.
I mean,
his
it's-
mom's from Atlantis.
What?
Yeah.
That's a place? Like a
I
real-
guess. I don't know. I'm so sorry. This is probably a private. I cannot. I
looking
cannot
at-
anymore.
I'm looking at a text from the mass spectrometer results from that gauntlet, and I'm going, That's orichalcum.
I don't know what that is. Sorry.
That's
I know
like-
it is because I gummy guts. Yeah, you're calling us no idea what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Which is the
Is that normal?
No, it's not very normal, especially since this alloy shouldn't exist molecularly.
Did you send?
Oh yes.
Can we focus on like solving the problem and
It's a
not
magic
like?
one.
Yeah, I mean maybe there's unicorns too. I don't give a shit, and we need to
Oh,
figure
there?
out what's happening.
Faisal looks over a little bit like.
All right.
Lance rather studiously looks off.
Oh my god, unicorns are real. My
right.
boyfriend's magic. Your dads are trying to kill us, and I don't know what to do anymore.
You
All
have
right,
the best
well-
life out of us all, Colleen. Congratulations.
Yep.
Right. All right. Obviously, I'm the only one thinking with my head at the moment. So, I think
not
that we
wrong.
need to talk. Like on that list, there's that group we've been fighting, the werewolf and the crazy ghost chick. Like they're all on that list.
Yeah,
We've
that's
been
right.
assuming that they've been fighting for Division X. Well, maybe they are, but maybe if they saw that they were on that list too, if they were on the hit list, maybe then they'd switch sides and fight with us. Like if they're sending an army at us, maybe we should find one and build one back.
I like armies.
Me too.
Where do we find them?
Well, they've been looking for us, so I don't think it should be that hard.
Are any of these people on your database? Eddie.
I'll look. Are any of these people on my database?
No.
No, they're not. They seem like the type that would conceal themselves.
Well, because they're not dumb. But I think that if we can find them and maybe show them that, hey, yeah, we don't get along very well, but we're not the biggest bad guys right now, then that might help. And they might know something about Division X and where they're from if they've had to meet with people or something. Like that Gandalf guy that we fought. I mean, he's got to know something, right?
Oh yeah, he's probably still alive. Damn it.
I mean, he's not dead because corpses don't just run off from fights.
That's not true. We fought zombies earlier today.
Okay. That's weird that zombies exist. I'm just going... That's not something I'm really... I don't want to think
And
about that.
she mouths and unicorns to you.
She just like... Colleen just shakes her head and like puts her hand in. All right, let's focus on things that are... we can think about at the moment.
I'm just going to start searching the vicinity of that server ping that we have
Okay.
and see if I can find anything that's a likely front or anything. You know what?
I'm helping.
I'm going to actually see how many T1 server connections are in that area. And I am going to analyze bandwidth to those individual places.
I think that's going to be a hard task,
I would think so.
so you're going to need a 15.
Okay.
Can I help because
You can help.
Yeah.
Electronic stuff.
internal
Yeah.
powers?
You have your relationship die with Edison, so you give him your...
D4.
Yeah, it's a very good dice too. Yeah, just that one dice.
Huh?
Oh dang!
Yep.
Give me that sexy one that I know you're going to roll.
No, he didn't roll a 4. He's such a good boy.
Doesn't he get to roll it? You just give him the die.
Yeah, just give me the die.
Hot dang! That's a 4 on my D4.
What did you say what the difficulty was?
15.
Shit, I don't have any more plot points left because I spent it on stuff that didn't happen. I got a 14. No, 13. Sorry, 13.
Okay. Would you like to succeed at a cost?
Yes, I would like to succeed at a cost.
Okay. The cost being that your search is detectable
Okay.
and traceable.
Ain't my house. Sounds good to me.
Dope. Fiza remembers this. It's okay. Fiza doesn't notice this because she is off away from Colleen texting the Steves.
Okay.
I like armies.
Okay. You can summon the Steves. Would you like to spend a plot point and make them a D6 asset?
Assets.
So you have a D6 Steves asset.
I love Steves.
Excellent.
See,
Okay.
this is nice because you're not going to get in trouble for corrupting the youths.
Yeah, leave the corruption up to Fiza.
Yeah, I got it.
She's got it.
I paid them, so they're like mercenaries. It's fine.
It's all good. Okay. So you are able to detect a heavy bandwidth usage at because I apparently like these at a water treatment plant.
In Kensington?
There are 3
Kensington.
traps on the water treatment facility. Just a quick note. It has nothing to do with this.
Why don't I share that information with the rest of the group?
Is he aware that he is being discovered?
Oh no.
Oh, cool.
Oh no.
Oh, no, I'm not going to throw any panic signs. I figured I was unaware.
Perfect.
It's a cost is a cost.
Yeah. Okay. So, how about we get a little rest and then go and say hi? Because I'm pretty sure you're concussed. I don't know what
Concussed,
you...
they drugged me with something. I don't want to wait.
Hey, you're very hard to read. I'm not Colleen, and you went from no, my dad's fine to like, let's go fight my dad very quickly.
I didn't say I wanted to fight him. I do want to find him and ask him some questions. Forcefully, if necessary.
I too wish to find my father and ask him some questions under duress.
Can you do me a favor and check if they're willing to do what might need to be done if their fathers aren't so forthcoming with answers?
Does it matter if they are?
Right here.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we are.
You see me disassembling and cleaning that gun that I kept.
Yeah, I just don't want to be unmade by Sparky or Gravity Well if they suddenly catch feelings for their bad dads.
I mean, that's the problem with feelings, Fiza. They change. So they might be willing right now, but faced with their dads, their feelings might change.
This is why I avoid feelings.
I'm beginning to think that's a very wise decision.
Right?
Wedding wine is awesome. Sorry.
Seamless. Okay.
But
Let's go.
I can assure you that's if they're not willing to do what needs to be done, it will get done regardless.
And she gives you like a very like, this is my girl smile. Cool.
I believe in them, and when the time comes, they'll feel like the right thing to do.
Fiza blushes slightly. She may love you now. Lance, it looks like you have lunch plans, but would you like to go on a trip?
Of course.
Sweet.
Is this a trip where I'm going to be needing weapons?
You have weapons? Last night was the best night of my life, and I just wanted to know that. She's what's it supposed to do?
Interested in the weapons as well, but yes.
Yeah, I have a gun that shoots things that hurt only me, apparently. Stupid ceramic bullets. I hate those. I know they hurt everyone. I just don't like that I can't control them.
Yes. Well, they hurt your pride.
Yeah.
They don't hurt my pride.
Yeah, because you're
That can
bulletproof. Where's your suit?
I throw you a duffel bag.
I wasn't bulletproof when they were shooting at us.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, you were.
I didn't get my suit till later when we found him.
Oh, I mean, they were shooting it. Okay, yeah.
Oh, I was thinking about the blob fight.
Yeah, fair enough. You're right. That was rude.
I'll put on the suit besides the head piece and put on some regular clothes over it.
Are you going to change in here? She says as you walk to a bathroom. Like, for time's sake, you should change in here.
No.
It was worth a try.
He still hasn't
What-
noticed my suit, so...
What kind of
I
weapons are you
know.
familiar with?
She rattles off, like, a bunch of stuff.
So sensual.
Yeah.
This is very good.
All right. Come on.
Yeah. Oh my god, sweet. This is great. I want stuff. I want a sword.
He goes,
No, you don't
he
want
walks-
a sword.
he walks over and he
Oh.
pushes something on the wall, and
You know, actually, a sword would be a ranged weapon for you. That's actually not a terrible idea.
I'm gonna throw it. Sweet. This is cool. What? Unicorns are real and you have a weapon. Broom? Wall? You are full of surprises.
Does he have Excalibur, though?
no,
If he has Excalibur, I call dibs. Dibs.
no, he does not.
Dead.
Good question.
But his mom does.
Although he knows where Excalibur is.
Because Arthur threw it back in the water and she caught it.
And she grabbed it. Yes, that is exactly right.
Someone please
You
tell
have to
Faisal.
go visit his mom.
Strange
in a
women
pawn shop
lying in
where
ponds.
Being swords is a perfect basis for a form of government.
Or at least
Some moist and pink lobbed the
reason to
scimitar
meet his
at me.
mom.
Right?
I'm dying. I'm sorry.
It's very good. Because Lance is hilarious. Sweet. Okay.
On one side are assorted firearms.
She picks some that
Yeah.
Colleen would know about.
Right.
Nice.
And he pauses and he reaches in and he pulls out a double-ended spear. It's like a staff with blades on either end.
Yes, that's what I want. You're right.
And the blades are that same metal as the gauntlet.
Ooh. Cool. It's made of calcium. I wasn't listening super hard when he said what the name of the metal was. I know it's orichalcum. This is fine.
Yes. We play demigods. We know all about that stuff. It's very important.
He spins it and hands it to you.
She like takes it. This feels right.
Colleen's going to pick something like powerful but still small enough to kind of like at least hide in her jacket a little bit and stuff like
Sure. He seems to have a fondness for Glock.
that. Cool. She got this, and she's going to grab like some knives and put them in her boots and stuff like that.
Okay. Can do.
She like watches you like putting yours away. Like, do I just hold mine the whole time? I don't. This isn't gonna fit in my purse. Okay. Yeah. This is great. Sweet. In the Hermes. Awesome. I'm holding.
So, yeah, cool. I came out of the bathroom, everyone's strapped.
Yeah. So,
So you want Lance to go with you, right?
yes.
Okay. Cool. Because he's going to change into his armor.
Shut up. Please. Yes. Yay. He comes back out. And she's like, he's a knight. Unicorns are real. His mom lives in Atlantis. It's probably a mermaid. And I have a magical spear in my bag.
Right, does that mean that all the women he's ever, like, in his homeworld they have tails?
No. Atlanteans don't have tails.
No. Well, that's a competition.
I hate you. You've poisoned this with a seed of doubt. Do you have ex-girlfriends in Atlantis? And if so, does this weapon work on them?
No, and yes.
Colleen
it would.
just grins at Lance.
But at that point, he's going to kiss you.
Aw, sweet. Stop deflecting with kisses. I'm gonna murder your ex-girlfriends.
Colleen loses interest at that point.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
God.
At the murder
Their
shoot.
relationship is working. That's annoying.
Yeah, right?
The lost ex-girlfriend I had died 1,700 years ago.
Yeah, but I saw a zombie literally earlier today. I'll kill a zombie. It's just, I'm just saying, I'm protected in your mind now.
We should probably,
I can live with that.
go.
Cool.
The thing I've learned is women do not have a statute of limitations.
Accurate.
True that.
Yep. Been thinking a lot about this brooch, and we'll talk about that later. On the way to visit your mom in water hell or whatever. Cool. He's got a suit. You both have suits. You have tweed. Why are you not wearing a suit?
Do you understand how difficult it is to manufacture and develop these things? It's not a simple matter at all. And I was really planning on making myself a suit.
What? You need a suit too. We have to protect you. You get hit by puppies a lot.
Well, your boyfriend seemed to have helped my material sciences query, so you should be up next.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
So our plan is just to storm this place? That's what we're doing?
We should probably do some reconnaissance first.
And I think we should get some more people on our side first.
Agreed.
Steve's.
Well, no, we're not taking the kids. No, we're not taking... Unless, like, an actual war breaks out where it's, like, we're not taking the kids. But we can find that... The wolf person and the ghost lady. The ghost lady probably can get in there without even, like, trying anything.
I already called the Steves.
The Steves are en route.
The Steves are in there.
We called a bunch of underage kids to ride the tube to here to fight in a battle with us.
No, I sent lifts to go get them.
Oh, that's a lot better. Well, at least they'll be nice before, they're killed.
They're not going to be killed.
How do you know? We almost were.
Like, were we?
Yes, we were. Very close. A
Yeah.
couple times.
I see your point. However, they are facing the same threat of annihilation as the rest of us. And I think that they have the right to defend themselves and their future, just as much as we have the right to try to secure the future for them. I know you don't like this. I know it's because you're protective. And I respect it. I do.
Right, well, we'll give them the choice, but they need to know everything. And we have to know that they're gonna want to be heroes. Even though they're not trained for this, Faiza.
None
At
of
the
us
very
really are.
least, we should make them aware of what the threats are so they can better defend themselves if they choose not to participate.
Or maybe we should tell them what we know so that they can get all the other kids to safety if we fail.
Fair point as well. The question is, how do we get in touch with this other...
Well, where were the last times they showed up where we were? They kidnapped a bishop.
And then they kidnapped Sean, who I heard is doing much better.
They
by
nearly
the way.
killed me if it weren't for Ophelia.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. When we fought.
Why would they have kidnapped Sean, though?
Yeah, that one's a little weirder.
Well, I think they were looking for us, and again, they seem to use guys that like as bait, evidently.
Where is Sean, by the way?
He's in a private
He's
hospital.
secure.
Safe, you don't need to worry about him.
Well, maybe he'd be able to tell us something.
I've talked to him, he's fine. And no, he doesn't know nothing.
He doesn't remember getting kidnapped and beaten up? Doesn't know that?
Well, we found him. Oh, this is a very good point.
I remember getting
Kidnapped.
stabbed in the neck.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he remembers something more.
Well, he wasn't actually kidnapped, was he? We just found him like after he'd been jumped in the alley. Yeah. Well, we found him after he'd been jumped in the alley. He'd been hurt, but they hadn't taken him anywhere.
I mean, there was that weird phone call.
Yeah. I mean, it's Sean. Like, he's not going to know anything and not share it. He would have said something. He tried to warn us when we found him in that alley.
Okay. I didn't know if anyone had talked to him since we saved him.
I mean, let's
I
go
mean-
talk to him. I'm fine with it.
I mean, he's not going to say nothing. I mean, he's not. He hasn't had anything to tell us.
I mean, it's either go talk to Sean and try to get a little more intel so we walk into the fight better able to perceive the threat, or we walk up to, where was it? Highland something?
Kensington, High Street.
Kensington. Oh, wait.
Water treatment
That's like my
plants.
neighborhood.
Yes, that's.
You're going to go to my toilet store and I guess fight dads.
All right. Well, we can go talk to Sean. That's fine. I'd like to check in on him anyway, but he's not going to have any information to give us about these X's, or he would have given it a long time ago. She says, kind of trying to convince herself.
Yeah, that's fair.
Where is he hiding?
Lance knows.
Lance knows.
Oh, Lance hit him?
He's Lance hidden.
He's at a private hospital
Okay.
under an assumed name.
All right. Well, let's go. So we stop
you can go.
wasting time on this.
Yeah.
Scene change.
Yeah.
Okay. So at the hospital, Sean is recovering. He still looks, it's only been, a day and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
he's still
something like that.
super fucked up.
He's pretty beaten
Yeah.
up, but he's conscious and, aware and whatnot.
All right.
Aware enough that he's flirting with the nurses when you walk in.
Oh.
She kind of rolls her eyes and does not look surprised. Well, it seems
don't
you're.
give him shit for anything.
I'm just watching, and she goes, I'm waiting. Don't worry, I've got this.
Well, it seems you must be feeling better then.
Still feel mighty weak, lass.
Great, yeah.
Bedridden,
Oh, yeah, bedridden. Yes, I can
Yeah, you
see
got
all of you.
You got jumped like a little bitch.
Super stiff lying in bed, I can tell.
Ooh.
Phrasing?
I'm out. I didn't know we weren't doing phrasing anymore.
That was her joke. Like, she's literally making that joke. Okay. I'm like,
Actually, it was a big ruddy dog.
What are you talking about again?
I'm sorry.
That beat me up.
Yeah, the direwolf, the werewolf thing.
I like this direwolf. She's good at beating up dudes.
It's actually very true. Yeah, did they get the jump on you?
Yes. And there were 4 of them.
I noticed that. You did a very good job. It's very impressive.
No, he didn't. He got his ass kicked.
Right, well, he lived. That's
Yeah,
not
what's
There
terrible.
were 4 of them last.
What is your power? Flirting? Don't use it on me.
I mean,
Sean, did they just jump you in an alley out of nowhere?
No, I got a phone call that some of the kids were in trouble.
Do you still have your phone?
I don't think so.
You should have a nurse check. Uh-oh, I'm on the wrong side of this.
Wait, how'd that happen?
I don't know. His powers are so strong.
told you.
Who talked to you on the phone? Do you remember what they sounded like?
It was a teenager. It said that she was in trouble.
Faiza's gonna do her best attempt at an impression of Allison.
Like, oh my god, come on over right now.
Yeah. My name's Allison and I'm blonde. Does it ring a bell? Can I please roll to see if I can do an impression of Allison?
Do it.
This is the most important roll I will ever make. This is for truth, so we're gonna roll low dice.
I mean,
My relationship with Colleen hangs in the balance of my ability to do this correctly.
I don't think it actually does.
Not
but
super
no.
important.
I mean,
can
I'm
do this for
gonna
you.
get deep into cell phone providers here, but how about you log into your account and we see who called you?
You want to buy a 1?
That's a 7.
There we go. Yep. Her impression is just Faiza's voice going, I'm blonde and obnoxious, but no one's willing to kill me even though I'm a piece of shit.
Colleen's gonna laugh and then like describe. Oh no, she's got because different parts of London have different
Yeah, for
accents.
sure.
So whatever, like, she sounds like she's one of the gentry because she is, and like describes like the
She's got
accent.
the posh accent.
Yeah.
well, that sounds like her. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, because that sounds like one of the kids that would be in our shelters. Good job there, Sean.
For what it's worth, Sean, I think you all sound alike, so it's fine.
Are they all Cockney chimney sweeps?
Yeah, that's what you all sound like My Fair Lady to me. It's a lot.
I'm sorry. It sounds like what?
My Fair Lady. Watch a movie.
Oh, all right. So.
Hello.
Hello, Henry Higgins. It's an not life for us.
Yep. That's how you sound all
the time.
I apologize to all our British viewers.
Oh, God.
They don't.
That's why I stopped
so
trying
sorry.
to
They
do
stopped
accents.
listening a long time ago.
Good on them.
I knew it was better.
Well, we haven't gotten any death threats. So.
But yeah, does Sean have a phone account? Can we log into it? Can I look at who called him on his cell phone records?
Sure.
These are all questions I'm asking Sean.
Those are things you can do.
I just didn't want to be too boring with
I look
that.
over at you and go, he's gonna check if you guys were sexting.
I am definitely going to check if they were texting, but I'm not telling anyone.
Yeah, I know. I respect it. I wasn't shading you for it. I was simply saying
Colleen just
facts.
like shakes her head and kind of rolls her eyes. She doesn't believe that.
Oh, but you were, weren't you?
Yeah,
I see, like, your power back at you. Yeah.
So yeah, you can get.
How far back is he looking?
What are you trying to get to? Let's
get the number that called him right before he got jumped.
You can do that.
Cool, I got it. I did this thing.
You can do that.
Thank you.
Ah!
They were not sexting.
Are you sure?
I mean, for years. Like, if he goes years back, he's probably gotten
Years
into
back?
phone since then.
No. I'm just looking for the password. Oh no, you got it.
No.
Um,
My man.
No, I'm just looking at the past months just to see, like...
You're ruining the D&Ds.
There is a lot of texting and a lot of calls, but no, like, sexting at all.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to see the content of them. It would just be, like, text messages.
Oh, okay, then, yeah, there's a lot of text messages back and forth.
Yeah.
Text messages.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Pico de
I had a
Gallo
bunch of
now.
wine. You poured
It's
my
fine.
wine. It's your fault.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just getting that number, and so we have that. So
I'm guessing you want to trace that phone now?
well, we could give him a call.
Maybe not from the hospital where Sean's lying.
Sure, let's get this and get out of here. But
Who's
this
Sean?
is our best point of this.
It says Trevor on the sheet.
Right, yes. Trevor. She's just going to kind of give Sean like a...
What loss? I didn't make it up.
I know.
I did.
Usually pick...
I like Trevor. It's a good name.
Trevor's a good name.
Thank you.
You usually pick terrible names for your aliases. Like Jon Snow and stuff like that. It's ridiculous.
Conway Twitty.
I don't know what that
So I
guy
have-
makes good.
That's better than that time when Leo picked Joe Stalin.
Yes, well,
You guys are all ridiculous. Just so you know, I don't know how Axe gets anything done.
it just...
I am saving these tubes.
It just shows how dumb the fuzz is that they fall for it anyway.
Ooh, sometimes words can hurt like a fist.
Well, I mean,
You've offended him down to his little police.
to be fair, he wasn't on our
he's-
case
yeah.
necessarily. So I'm sure you would have figured it out.
Hey, quick question, detective. Want to be? Did you ever figure out that Chalmers was an X or two?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm a detective.
You're a detective?
No, she just
Apparently
told
she
me.
is
She
now.
told us.
Wait.
She told us.
What do you? Why isn't she with us now? What is she doing?
I mean, probably keeping the heat off of us in as much as she can.
Right, she's trying to keep who she is a secret so she can help us from the inside.
What can she do?
Appear in people's cars very quickly.
No, she just came in the door. But we're
She's
not
been
sure.
attempting to divert the police attention away from us.
But she seems pretty immune to my powers and knows when I'm using them.
I mean, yeah.
But she seems to be helping us, so that's good.
I'm sorry. we
And you
are
trust her
sending
for
you-
sure?
Yeah.
She's helped us.
More than your dad. She's the one that told us about your dad, actually.
I mean, you've trusted her this long. She's taking good care of you.
And she didn't let you arrest me, so we're square.
That does make more sense now.
Right? You mean, except I didn't do anything wrong.
We're not going to get into this again.
No, I like it. I love our fights.
But I have the phone number of the person who called Sean to set him up. So if we want to get in touch with this other group, this may be our best shot.
Yeah, okay.
Well, if it's Allison's number, perhaps I should call it.
Fuck Allison. Honestly.
Right, but, I mean, she's just a kid. She's scared. You know how it is to be a young girl who's scared and doesn't have anywhere to go.
And Faison shuts the fuck up real hard and real fast.
Yeah,
Okay.
I give.
Okay.
Give.
Ring ring.
Okay, yeah. Dial, dial.
We have
ring, ring.
all picked up on Ring Ring now.
I find it surprising.
We're not
how
calling
she-
from the hospital, though. We're going to go
I got
somewhere.
you're in the
A
Range
Starbucks
Rover.
or something.
Range
Yeah,
Rover driving
we
off
actually
down
got
the
to a
road.
coffee shop. The thing that we said we were going to do. That's
Yeah,
what we're doing.
right? Nailing it.
Look, we're in public. Like, if they come after us, like,
In public, in your super suit.
underneath my clothes, which I said,
Yeah, he did.
He did say it.
I did say I was not putting on my hat, and I put on my street clothes.
I have my jacket over mine.
Okay.
So it just looks like
You
tight
just look,
pants.
yeah. She's just in the future.
Come on, with the crazy leggings people wear nowadays, it's not
yeah,
going to be
you're
that way.
fine.
Yeah. And she got boots on. I have boots on. All right. Ring, ring. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, is this Allison?
Who's this?
It's Colleen. From the Blob shop.
How did you find me?
I help kids. This is what I do.
do you want?
I wanted to check on you. I was worried about you.
I'm fine.
Are you really?
I'm fine.
I spoke with your dad, by the way. And remember we came up with that whatever it
The
was?
list of her. Oh yeah, the
We
thing.
came
that
up with like a
yep.
code thing.
Right.
I don't remember what
Right.
it was.
Yeah.
But Colleen remembers what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's actually in Parliament today. He's fighting for you. He's changed sides and he's working now to help protect us Xers. I know it's a little too late, but he loves you enough that he's changed his entire mind on everything. That's not nothing.
My father never changes his mind about anything.
Yes, well, if you check the telly or if you look on the internet, you can see that he's fighting today for you. The votes, they're public. Like, people know what they're talking about. I know it's hard to follow all the politics and stuff, but if you look, you'll see. It's in print. It's right there.
I'm going to go with she's quiet. There's quiet for
Yeah.
a couple of minutes.
Yeah, Colleen's just kind of like do like gentle talking. Like, I know it's hard. I lost my dad a long time ago, and I'd give anything to have just another day with him. So if your dad's really changed and he's working for you, you shouldn't give up on him. I know it won't be like right away, but it's going to take some time for him to prove himself to you. But you should at least give him that chance.
When you say that, Faiza nudges the shit out of Simon.
Yeah.
Like, what? What is
Colleen's not looking, so she doesn't notice it.
that? Yeah.
But what do you want?
I'm worried about
What?
you. I want to make sure you're all right, and I don't want you. I don't want you doing anything that you regret. We talked about it a bit. I don't want nothing from you, Allison. I just want to make sure you're all right. Like, I know it feels weird in this world that there might be someone out there who just wants to make sure you're all right, but that's honest to God, like, what I want to do. I do that for a lot of kids. Look, I'm going to keep this phone. It's not mine, but if you need me, you can reach out to me on it. So if you need a place to stay that's safe, or if you need someone to talk to, or something like that. Like, no pressure, but I'm sure as hell not going to ask you to hurt anyone. And my friendship doesn't have a cost. So I can give you a nice place to stay, I can give you a nice meal while you're waiting to figure out what you're going to do with your dad. But, just so you know.
Where are you?
Right now, I'm driving.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Cool. So, yeah.
I'm at blah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I read a note like, ask her if she wants to meet.
But, are you been taken care of? Have you had anything to eat today?
No.
All right. Well, I don't have much, but I'm happy to share what I got, or buy you a meal at somewhere if you want. Just so you know. I don't cook. I'm a terrible cook. I'm going to be honest with you about that.
You just hear over the back of the phone, it's true. She doesn't know that. She just wants to agree.
And Clay says that kind of like in that funny, endearing way. Like,
She'll agree to meet you. Because, you guys could have heard her last night, and you didn't.
right. Where would you like to meet? Where would you feel comfortable doing it?
The park?
Sure, that's fine. What do you want me to bring you to eat? Bring you a burger and fries. But your dad doesn't serve that at home very often, does he?
That'd be great.
Pizza? All right.
Your American slip of shit.
I already send Lance to go get,
Yeah.
best burger, best fries, go.
Yeah. And if you're feeling up to it, you might want to send your dad a text and just let him know that you're all right. If not, that's all right.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
A burger and chips, yeah, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, no. And then she will meet you at the park.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
She's not there when you arrive,
Yeah.
but she'll pop out
Cool.
from where she's hiding at the park
Yeah.
when when she sees you there.
Cool.
And we're all going to stay out of sight, I assume?
I would recommend that highly.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna. I don't want you guys to hide because I don't want her to be like, oh, they're hiding. They're gonna jump. Like, you guys can like be.
We'll be on a bench
Yeah.
some
We'll be-
distance
I'm gonna
away.
be.
Should
I'm
I
gonna be
be
super.
there?
Yeah. Like
I tried to
she's
attack
gonna-
her once, or should I just not?
I mean, you also stopped attacking her.
That's
So
fair.
she. Yeah. So I don't. I'm gonna be clear with her that you're with me,
Cool.
but I'm also because I don't want to lie to her because that ends badly when kids find out you lie.
Yeah, that's not really.
Yeah.
But during that, like Fiza like harasses you, like, what happened to her dad?
Her dad?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't you? You were to get like the worst boy.
Didn't discuss this in the backstory.
I have no problem with Simon actually knowing what happened
Like,
if you would have
it wasn't
read.
that big a deal. Like my dad was just kind of like he was a really nice guy, but he wasn't a very good dad. He didn't know how to deal with me being an ex and stuff. But since after Simon and I broke up, he passed away. He just died. So he was not a bad guy. He just like didn't know what the fuck to do with raising a daughter by himself and like that sort of thing. But then like a few years ago, he just passed away. Like heart problems, like something super mundane. So, but
Did
that's
you know that her dad passed
he wasn't
away?
talking to me at the time, and we
Yeah.
haven't talked about it since.
That's true. If I knew and didn't mention it, I'm a dick in retrospect, so I do not know.
Fair
I
play.
mean, there's
Way to
also
avoid
the
being a dick.
awkwardness of like, I don't know how to say this now. It's now been like 2 years since he died. So now am I more of a jerk for saying it now?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's fair play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very cool.
So anyway, she's there.
Yeah.
Looks
I got
a
you
little.
a milkshake too. Sorry, she got you a milkshake.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did you want strawberry or chocolate?
Either one.
I'll pick one. I'm gonna drink the other.
Chocolate.
Sweet. Strawberry.
So Colleen's going to point over at Simon and Edison. And I'm like, those are my friends. They're here too. They just came because, I mean, you attacked us once. I wanted to be careful.
That was pretty great.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. I understand. But
You were there with those Division X troops.
wait, no, they were with you. They came there attacking us.
Oh, by the way, I'm just gonna say retroactively, I have deployed my suit drone up in the sky.
Okay.
Colleen does not know about that shit, or she'd be
Yeah.
It
mad.
is way up. You can't see it.
So
Well, she's not looking for it because she probably hasn't thought of it. So
Yeah.
Colleen's not like,
No,
is
they
there-
were there with you.
what?
No,
They were there. They were there to catch me.
No, they were there attacking us and releasing that blob.
No.
Oh no, they're trying to kill all of us. Like, let me just clarify this adorable misadventure. We are all on the list to be murdered. You, me, the boys over yonder, your friend, the one with the teeth that smells like wet dog, all of us.
You have the
I
list.
like
You have
her.
the list on your phone. You can show.
Yeah, I show her the list.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better, Allison. I thought that you were fighting with them. I was
Yeah, I thought
very
you were
worried
just a
about
bitch. Oh, cool.
you. Fiza's very blunt. It's kind of nice after a while.
Is it?
So many people lie about things. She's not very good at lying.
I'm very good at lying. I just choose not to.
She looks perplexed by that.
She's also like trying to be very like, it's cool, we're cool. I'm a cool fighter.
Cool. I am a cool.
I'm a
youth.
cool mom.
I am hip with the kids.
I'm on Snapchats and everything.
We gave
Remember
her
the
food
hot
and stuff, too.
memes?
The dankest of memes.
Dank.
I'm totally trending all the time.
Morgan told me to go let that thing out.
Morgan.
Older guy.
Oh, Gandalf! We got very close. How old is Morgan?
I don't know.
Like a million, according to a teenager.
Well, do you happen to know? So you said you know the wolf one too. What's their name?
She calls herself Direwolf.
Oh, she doesn't have a name. All right, well,
She's
just
Just-
Direwolf.
Daryl's a pretty cool name.
That is a fair point. Yes,
I
it
just
is.
named 5 teenagers
Susan?
Steve, so like Direwolf's pretty legit.
To be fair, like 2 of their names are actually Steve.
Oh dang, where did the Steves go?
They're
Steves
hiding.
are around.
Lance is keeping them abreast of our movements.
But have they been taking care of you? Have they? I mean, they haven't been feeding you. That's not good.
Well, I didn't go back after last night.
All right, that's fair. I understand. Are you scared of them? That's fair too. She just gives like Allison has a. If you can't see Jim's face, there's like a look of like hesitation, not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all right to be scared of people, even if you like them. She looks at Faiza.
Faiza looks over, just wide-eyed and innocent. I have no idea what she's talking about. I'm lovely.
Well, do you want to come with us? Do you want to go home?
I'll go with you.
Right?
How do you feel about being named Steve?
No, she's joking. That's how Faiza jokes.
Is how I joke.
All right. Well, yeah, you're welcome to come with us. I did have a question to ask you about your friends, though. It seems that we're all being attacked by the same people, especially seeing as those guys with the guns last night were after you and after us, evidently. Mm-hmm. If we found a way to get a message to your friends, do you think they'd join us to fight them?
Morgan wants you to join him.
Well,
I would love to talk to Morgan so much. I'm sure we can work that out.
Does Morgan have a full name?
He did on the list.
Morgan,
It
something with
is-
an A. Atrino.
That's not the right app.
Oh, come on.
Agano. Agamemnon. Archimedes.
Not Lefay.
Wait, one.
That's all I know. Ultramond.
I was
Ultramond.
closer than you guys are going to give me credit for.
Which is, for our French-speaking friends, is a kind of a twist of the French phrase for otherworldly,
Nice.
which is a synonym for fae.
Which is super fun because Faiza speaks French and goes, weak.
Right.
Wait. And just turns to her phone and goes, Lance! Just gotta sort something out real quick. And she like grabs some of Allison's chips and storms off to go talk to Lance.
All right.
Yes? Yes. Right, okay, get in a Lance mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you know about some dude that looks like Gandalf named Morgan Le Fay? Is that a thing? Is it a girl? Is this just some dude that loves Ren Fairs a bunch?
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Feel attacked.
It can't be.
Hey guys, this is her.
She died.
No, this one's a boy.
I wouldn't trust that. Not with her.
Cool.
I'm not over there with you. I'm
How do
still over
you
with Allison.
feel about? I mean, shoot, I should read more books. What's your guys' deal? You guys cool? Is this good? They tried to kill me, so I'm not super stoked about that. But we might have to join forces. Should I use my cool spear on him? Her? Them? Ah!
If they're presenting as male at the moment, that is their choice.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Morgan is assuming that it's actually Morgan.
And not some dude cosplaying. Got it.
Morgan was Arthur's older sister. She believes that she should be queen.
Of
England.
I hate British people so much. You guys are ridiculous. Okay, so some chick looks like an old dude wants to be. You know what? That tracks. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Hey, and she like stomps back over to you guys.
Doesn't
like,
like me much.
yeah, that's weird. You're very pleasant.
I think Edison and I were off elsewhere, like just off in the distance, kind
So
of.
we're off in another bench just
I'm-
watching
yeah.
this whole thing like eating popcorn.
I'm still off with Allison too. Like
Feeding
this is
pigeons.
between the two of them.
She's stomping back over.
Yeah.
It's a thing. I checked. with my thing is, yeah.
She's gonna lean over to Allison. Her boyfriend's from Atlantis, and was actually like, yeah, it's a thing.
Are you daft?
Well, I mean, is it the strangest thing you've seen lately?
Yeah. Also, unicorns are fucking real. And she just turns and stomps away. Yeah.
I didn't tell you this was going to be boring. We should
walk
probably
over to you
go.
guys.
I don't know about the unicorn thing. I haven't seen it myself.
See, before you do, I did want to have
Yeah,
a
for
moment.
sure.
I wanted a moment with Edison.
Please do.
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
I'm just like, no, I'm heading in your direction generally.
So I'm just like hanging, looking at the drone footage, and Edison, what are you going to do if we find your father?
Currently, my plan is to confront him and have him admit what he has done and then end him permanently.
Do you think that's the justice he deserves?
Simon, my friend, we all have a different definition of justice. I'm certain that yours goes along with the system of due process. But his injury to me has been quite personal. And I believe that if left alive, he would use his considerable resources to remove himself from whatever situation we might put him in and cause us further duress. I believe that he coined the phrase, and I will repeat it. It is something that requires a final solution.
Yikes.
I love when British, like Anglo-Saxon people talk about final solutions. It's my fave.
If all this is true about my father, do you think that's the justice he deserves too?
I believe that is up to you, Simon. I think that we are at a juncture in history where the future of humanity and the direction in which it moves forward is in question. And I think that we are quite crucial in that decision.
Well, then
We
I
are-
need, I need a favor from you then.
Of course, name it.
If it looks like Fiza or Colleen is going to kill my father, don't let them.
Is it because you wish to swing the headman's axe yourself, or that you wish to spare him the indignity of being killed?
I haven't decided yet, but I want it to be my decision, not anyone else's.
I see. Like I said, the decision was personal, but we have to think. We have to think about our impact in history and how our actions will affect the greater good. I believe that we are in a position much like Churchill, where we can be the right people in the right place at the right time. And I think that the decisions that we make currently will have deep ramifications on the future.
Look, all that aside, it's still my dad.
I understand.
Everything he's done that is super shitty, there's still that, you know?
I have been told on occasion that killing my father will not bring my brother back, nor will it make me feel better. In response to that statement, I say that I am a man of science, and that requires experimentation.
Eddie.
Nice.
Cool. Dig it. I think at about that point,
Yeah.
Fiza and Colleen and Allison and Lance walk up.
Hey.
Cool, so our buddy Gandalf might actually be Morgan Le Fay.
Rudeness aside, young lady, Sir Edison Cornwall at your service.
Sir. Fucking curtsy. I don't know. What is this?
Simon, nice to meet you. Right? This is the first time I met her, right?
Yes. You would have met her if you didn't get stolen.
Sure.
She's coming with us.
Cool. Good.
Very good.
Are we going to be meeting her friends?
That's up to her. But for now, she's staying with us. But I don't think she'd prefer to see them again personally.
Does she understand staying with us is not necessarily the safest place to be right now?
She's a human, and you can talk to her like a fucking human.
Why are we speaking about her in third person?
Weird.
Like
Hey,
you do
girl.
in front of me all the time?
Yeah. Like I said, she's a person and deserves to be respected as such.
I agree.
Well, Colleen has had some strong feelings about underage Xers and the decisions they can make on their own.
Yeah, mostly when you do it, because you don't finesse.
belong to you?
Right.
I'm sorry? Belongs to me?
Do they belong to you?
Not me, but the other ones, yes, do belong to her.
No.
Allison, have they told you that people try to kill us every 10 minutes?
Yeah, she was in a room when we all got shot at a
Cool.
bunch.
So, good.
Why were you freeing the blob, by the way? I don't like it. It's very yucky.
Wait. You were trying to flee the blob.
Fuck your blob.
A, it is not my blob. It was contained by me as a mistake of someone else. But that blob should not be released under any circumstances.
She knows that now.
Yeah, we already dealt with it.
Her new friends were trying to make her do something that I
Was
don't know if she'd do
questionable.
again. But she can speak for herself also. So, I mean, we told you know that it is dangerous.
Well, yeah.
I can find you a safe place to stay with some of the other kids I know that's not with us if you'd prefer. Some of them are kind of cute.
Like 3 of the Steves are cute.
All 4 of them are cute. Why do you say it like
I
that?
have 5. And we both agree that one of them is not cute.
We're not going to have discussions about how cute they are anyway. It's a bit inappropriate.
Are we seriously having a discussion about the attractiveness of children?
I'm not.
Well,
Guys, I've never been
you say
teenage
they're-
girls.
they're
We're
cute,
bonding.
then
Yeah.
I'll accept that. You've got good taste.
Would you like... I know, right? And in fact, this feels like fitting and proper. The Steves will be your bodyguard.
What?
You can do with them
I
as you
agree
see
with
fit. You have my blessing. Yeah. Look, now they're staying out of harm's way.
Your dad had the talk with you, right?
Oh, gross.
Ew!
That means yes. All right.
What do they mean by the talk?
It's really
Sex
kind of
stuff,
funny how
Edison.
embarrassed
They're
you are.
talking about sex stuff.
Right. He seems easily embarrassed. Also, I'm sorry, I may have broken some stuff at your house. None of your stuff.
Cool.
Sweet. And she offers you, Fiza offers her an onion ring.
Yeah.
Munch.
Yeah, if she's willing to like say how to get in touch with them, that's fine. But Colleen's not going to push.
Yeah.
I can take you there.
Do you feel comfortable taking us there? You can also just tell us where it is if you don't feel safe going back there.
No, I'll go.
All right. Cool. Do we have that email to show them when we get there?
You're
Yep.
not going to pick a fight, though, right?
Oh no.
Not on our side. If they pick a fight, we're going to have to defend ourselves. I
Young
know.
lady, we are currently seeking allies in our current struggle. We feel that they are probably likely to be able to help us. We do not intend them any harm.
All right.
He lost a fight with Direwolf yesterday. He doesn't want to fight.
I didn't.
That's why she's our leader.
Wait, what?
No. Did you actually
What?
say that out loud?
I did.
No. No, yeah, Fiza's in charge. She's the leader.
I mean, yeah. It's fine.
Neither of us are in charge. Free of culpability. High five.
Uncomfortable?
So she will direct you.
Okay.
It's kind of cozy in the Range Rover with 6 of you now,
Yeah.
She's also like very.
and also the Steves are hanging around.
No. Here's what I want to happen. I want the Steves to meet her there in like an Uber XL,
Okay.
and then they take her to like a very nice, like, I don't know, hotel party.
Isn't she taking us to where we need to go?
No,
Yeah.
she met us where we were gonna go,
Oh.
and then she takes off the Steves, who
Yeah,
are
that
now
means
her
she's
bodyguard.
not there in the fight.
Yeah,
Does she not want
Did
to?
you draw a unicorn on your mat?
Yeah.
gotta believe.
That is awesome.
Beautiful.
So there is an office building. It's actually not far away because
She's a kid, and it's hard to get far anyway.
actually she can cover quite a bit of ground, but that's okay.
Oh,
But in any case, she's in there.
all right. Thank you for your help, Allison.
Sweet. Hang out with the Steves. They'll protect you. If any of them give you a hard time.
Or you can protect them, girl.
Did you let them know we were coming so that they don't suspect we're just kicking down the door for them?
No.
Cool. Surprises are fun. Bye. Go away.
maybe.
Be safe. No, it'll be more fun this time.
Maybe she should hang out just for a minute as an intermediary?
Look at this. He's trying to get more youths in harm's way.
We can let them know we're here.
Okay.
You should go. She's gonna look at the Steves.
Sweet.
Play nice with her.
Yep.
Consent is sexy.
Weird. What? Get
She's
it.
like their mom. Come on.
Yeah, that's fair.
She's gonna be a mom. She'd be a damn
Pizzas
good
are
mom.
being delivered at 8 o'clock. I feed my Steves.
Here's some orange slices.
Yeah.
There's some condoms.
There's some Capri Suns and condoms in the room already. Good luck.
Jesus.
Stay hydrated.
Oh man.
Yikes.
Not a mom.
Alrighty
Living in
then.
this century. Whoa.
Alrighty then.
Colleen, I'm gonna tell them that we're here, so that they know.
Cool.
So I'm gonna reach out with my feelings and give them like the emotional. Oh, someone's here. Like they're gonna know it's me.
Sure.
But it's-
I'm
yeah.
tracking with what you're
Okay.
doing. That's fine.
Peace.
Yeah.
Peace among worlds.
Yes. Exactly.
And
Be
long
tranquil.
life.
I am setting up my stabby double-sided staff just in case. I'm just like, I just want to. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think that's all.
Oh, see a tail.
That's a
man.
22.
God
With a
damn.
D10 effect.
All right.
Come on, say it's not high enough, so she buys a 9.
Message
Yeah, I know.
sent.
Becomes a 31.
Message
Like-
sent.
Cool.
I mean, I feel like at peace now.
Right?
Yeah, I was like, I
I'm not
totally
even
dig
mad
what I'm doing
anymore.
right now.
I regret my murders. That was very good peace.
Yeah.
So there's one of those, pivoting doors, and it opens into like a large lobby area. It's a typical,
Okay.
reasonably high-end office area, and there's only one person there, who is a tall, good-looking woman. And as you walk in, she looks up. She was reading a newspaper. She looks up. She's, oh. And as she stands up, she shifts to the form of Bishop. What's his toes?
Oh. Shit, I can't remember his last name anymore.
I've lost it. It's been a
Yeah.
while.
Oh, don't. Hold on.
Starts with a B.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Yes, the bishop.
And then shifts to another form, and then to back to the female form that she was when she was sitting there.
Nice. For the record, Faiza, while we were in the car, took her brooch and attached it to her headband so it looks like a diadem, just as like a tiny fuck you to Morgan.
Okay, nice.
She wants to walk in looking like a queen with plants by her side. Because she's mean.
Yeah.
I don't know what her name was. Bowen!
Bowen, yeah.
Bowman.
Bowen.
Too.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah.
Something like that. Starts with
Bishop
B.
something.
Yeah.
Bishop, what's his toes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alfred Bowman.
Alfred
Yeah.
Bowman.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Um,
Could use those memory muscles.
Toby.
to what do we owe this pleasure?
You're the boss of us. Oh, fearless leader.
I specifically said that you were in charge.
I know. I always am. This
We're
is
here
fun
to
for me.
speak to you on
Steven, you like
to
Division X is trying to kill all of us. We're gonna go storm them. You want to come?
Colleen looks sort of impressed. Like, oh, that's kind of sexy.
He's blunt now.
Here's the proof. Blamp, blamp, beep, beep, boop. Here.
Oh no, I didn't doubt you. I know that Division X is trying to kill all of us.
Oh, cool. So why did you attack us?
Probably best for you to talk to her.
Okay.
She goes over and calls a lift, which opens immediately.
Nice. When they get in the lift, she's like, also, if you could get me some water at some point, that would be amazing. And then looks away. As soon as to go out. I don't know. She looks like a receptionist. I'm going to treat her like a receptionist.
She will just glare.
Perfect.
Opens onto like the penthouse.
Is it succubus?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, she's so mad.
She is. She is.
All right, that's
But she was also told to play nice.
yeah.
So in the large open penthouse area, you see the familiar figure of Direwolf lurking over to one side. You know, just like
Down, girl.
and you spot the kind of swirly, ghostly figure of Banshee.
From the train, yeah.
Yeah. After a moment, a tall, regal, elegant woman with fair skin and long, dark hair, wearing a rather medieval-looking gown, walks into the room.
Oh, by the way, when Dario, I was like crackling some electricity.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
Starts like you get back
It's
down.
like crackle, crackle, crackle.
Damn it.
If they're gonna get all bristly, I'll get a little
Staticky
bristly.
hair.
I'll get a little static, clingy over here.
Damn it.
Abria feels attacked by that. Like, monster.
And just because it's fun to metagame just a little bit, Colleen's going to stand like between Simon and Succubus. She doesn't like the vibe of this chick.
Nice.
Okay.
It's sort of subtle. Nobody probably notices, but
I like it.
Okay.
between you.
Cool. She crosses towards you, kind of looks over your group, stops dead cold in her tracks when her eyes fall on Lance, and she's like, "So you've come to join me."
Not quite medieval times. Other way around. Love the like velvet vampire thing that you're doing. It's great. Working for you. You know what? I prefer Gandalf. If you just want to bamf back into that real quick, that'd be great. Don't you dare have her do it.
Okay. Well, if you're not here to join me, then to what do I owe this visit?
Well, I mean, we can join forces without joining you. two groups can work together. It's happened in the course of history a couple of times, I think. You probably remember.
You do realize that, first, they want us all dead.
Right, we know.
And second, they're cattle.
I don't know if
does the agree twice. Like,
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we agree there, but we do need to stop them either way. Our philosophical differences about normals we can debate later, but we do have to stop Division X
I mean,
before they kill any more people.
Lord of the Cows has a point here. If she wants to rule over livestock, maybe we should let her.
They are dangling on the brink of extinction.
Right, so why did you waste your time
Actually,
attacking
not.
us?
They actually have a lot more of them than us.
Because you keep trying to defend them.
Really? You're that bored? Read a book.
They
Buy a dress from, I don't know, the last 200 years would just be an upgrade. Sometimes you work with the cattle.
Well, and I mean, plenty of them are great people. A lot of them would help us, and they wouldn't hurt us.
It looks a little like...
I mean, we just have to make sure that those of them who are after hurting X's are stopped is all, and the rest eventually will learn. Some of them are fantastic. Some of them help us. But regardless,
Perhaps this is a discussion for another time.
I agree.
We do have philosophical differences. I will not contradict that. But the simple fact of the matter is that we have a piece of information and we require assistance to use it.
And we have a common purpose, at least for now.
The rest can be settled afterwards.
Also, it's going to be fun.
Let's put some dice down.
All right, so what are we trying to do?
You're trying to persuade her.
Oh, okay.
I would love to help you out with my... Oof, that's probably not a good... investigate.
I'm going to use Edison's dice. I'm going to use my power.
One of you is going
Edison's
to...
making it.
Me?
Oh, okay.
Who's making the...
I don't know. Who's making the call?
Who's making the argument?
making the roll?
I think that Colleen is probably the one best suited for this.
Cool.
Oh, now I roll like
Here you go.
garbage.
No, my roll.
Oh, one more. Can't read
Even
it.
read.
It's a 13.
Yeah, it's a 3.
13.
So, yeah.
Yeah, 7 and a 6, and you got a 1 for a D10 if you wanted to.
Yes.
I'll add another. I feel like this is an important roll. I'll add another thing to that. This is not the one you just gave me.
Okay.
So 13 plus, what's the next biggest one? The 5?
I believe that would be it, yes. So 18.
Yeah, 18 with the D10 effect.
Okay. What is this information that you have?
We have a location for the Ministry of X, which would be more British if it know it's Division X.
Hey, a little 1984 moment. Respect.
And we know who their leaders are.
Yeah, his dad.
And
Also his dad.
Yeah.
What?
Colleen's just going to kind of shake their head. They're no to this.
Simon's just angry.
So, what's the plan then?
We have a location. We wish to confront them directly and perhaps extract more information as to the greater whereabouts of their organization and strike them directly.
You think some of your group are a bit better at, or more talented in infiltration than some of us. Yourself included.
Well, all right. And let's have at it then.
All right. Do you want to do it?
Fiza's going to lean in and say, by the way, I didn't forget that you threw me off the bridge. We're going to have to have a little discussion about that.
You
We're
did
done here.
impale me with rods of iron.
Yeah, and you got better.
So did you.
And she like, turns away in a huff.
So perhaps we need the night to prepare, and perhaps in the morning or tonight later.
Very well. As she's turning back, she's like going to stop and look at Lance. So, oh, your taste in women has improved.
It's good.
That's like a
Yeah.
good burn, I guess.
Cool. Yeah, I just turned and I'm like, yeah, it did. Tosses her hair, keeps going. All right, well, I like her now.
Yeah.
I was just like, I like her. I vote for her for queen. Is that how any of this works?
I don't think so. There's no voting involved.
You do understand how a monarchy works, right?
Yeah, but like, she's cool. She called me pretty.
I won't disagree with her, but I still don't think I like her much.
She does understand the monarchy is largely ceremonial now, right?
Look at her outfit. She's largely ceremonial. It's fine. I'm into it.
Right, so tomorrow then?
Yeah.
Simon, maybe we can do some research in the actual facility, maybe get a floor plan?
Of course.
Perhaps not here though.
No. Well, this technically might be the safest place we could stay at the moment.
Since we are
Very large wet dog.
Since we are temporarily allied, we do not wish to compromise any of your research and any of your resources. Is there a place that we may do some research?
Whole building.
Done and done. We have permission.
Ugh, I wish I was really old. No,
just
like
gonna,
in a good way.
Tilt her head.
Yeah, she has a whole thing.
Right. All right, I guess then. If you feel safe here, then all right.
I think at some point Faiza wants to like get over to Colleen and is like, you know, you're gonna have to deal with Simon, right? He's not in a good way.
I don't know if I'm the one who should be doing that right now.
Okay, I'll do it.
No.
He's gonna burn the building down.
No, he and Eddie seem to have bonded over their daddy issues.
Yeah, but Eddie's also not very good at peopling.
Right.
He's doing his best.
Well, you
And I
wanted
treasure
them.
that.
You wanted them to be.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we're. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you wanted them to be ready to hurt their dads. Calming them down isn't what you want to do then.
Yeah. I just don't like variables. And Simon's a huge one right now.
I know. But he hasn't said anything to me, so I don't know how he feels about seeing me again or his dad. Well, no, after finding out his dad after all these years that he is actually a problem, like that's adding a very big complication to our relationship.
You're the only one that understands the betrayal that he feels right now. Why am I the one explaining this? I'm trying to pretend to be a queen right now.
Right. And do you think it's like the biggest I was right, neener ever to be talking about it? That's why I'm not trying to say anything.
I mean,
For years, I've been saying his dad was an asshole, and he's been defending him. So maybe now is not the best time to bring up that, oh, look, I was right this whole time.
Well, don't say it the way I would. Say it the way you would.
That's sort of what I'm feeling right now.
Okay. Well, pretend to be you and not me.
I'm actually very surprised that Colleen hasn't hit you with more I told you so's.
The side
It seems quite composed of her and contradictory to her nature, actually, but I think that she's actually exhibiting some growth.
Well, here's the thing. Colleen's a very good person.
Want me to kill him?
They're having their bro moment.
It's called a bromance. All one word.
Roman.
She wouldn't do that even if that's what she was feeling.
I do like Colleen, and I respect her a great deal, but it seems that when she is under stress, she just seems to lash out, especially at you, and sometimes at me, unexpectedly. What have I done to her?
Well, can't say that I've been perfect, at least.
Oh no, you've been a perfect dick. If you pardon my parlance.
Well, and you have no emotion, so there we go.
I have emotions, Simon.
Oh.
Well, I don't think I'm a dick all the time.
I don't think you're a dick either, but I think you could have done better by her.
Yeah.
I sincerely feel that you are a very good man, and I like you. And I hope very much that we can be friends. But it seems to me that all of this contention between you and Colleen seems to be counterproductive to your true feelings. And I would hate to see you two miss an opportunity. Nothing in this world is certain. At least that's what this situation has taught us. And I think she truly loves you. I think you love her back. And I think that's something that should be valued. You see, I can feel.
I didn't mean that. You were poking me, I poked you, but... Yeah, you're right. It's... I guess we just had to see each other again at possibly the worst possible time in history.
I'm very afraid, Simon.
Me too.
I'm afraid of what I might do, and I'm afraid it will change me. I'm not taking the fact that I've shot a man dead lightly, but nonetheless, I feel no regret. He's dead and I'm happy for it, and that's not the person I am, at least not the person that I thought I was. Have you ever shot someone in the line of duty?
No. The closest I've ever gotten was fighting with these guys. But, I mean, I was doing traffic stops and...
Armed police are actually a
Yeah.
special thing in
Yeah.
the UK.
Yeah, I was directing traffic and, questioning at petty thefts.
Arresting people at bank robberies.
Yeah. Investigating
Poorly.
bank robberies. I mean, that was my first, big investigation, but whatever.
And you made no arrests. I wonder why. Oh.
Cut back to it, because I didn't do anything wrong.
I don't know. Maybe if there's time later, I'll try and talk to him. But
Don't
I
wait. Don't wait.
I don't know what to say to him.
I know. I understand.
I know you do.
But you gotta say it.
We have to steel ourselves to what is before us. We're going to have to make some very difficult choices. And I am willing to help you in making those choices for yourself and not having others make them for you. But when the time comes, you're going to need to come to a decision. Paralysis is not an option.
When the time comes, I will do what it takes. No one's gonna stop me.
I know you would.
It's not just for our friends. It's for the countless millions of other Xers around the world.
I know.
This is not for only for our hurt feelings or the way that we feel towards our fathers. There is a larger question here, and that is the future of X's and the future of the world, and whether we will live in harmony or whether we will war upon each other. These men seek war, and I don't think anything else will satisfy them.
The biggest problem is if we destroy these men, we have to make sure that their movement dies with them. And just killing them may stop them, but we may need them to find out what else is happening.
It's hard to kill an ideology, but
Right.
sometimes a little breathing room is all you get, and that's got to be enough for now.
There are the heads of a very ugly movement, and I find that the truth of the matter is if you chop off the snake's head, the body will wither and die. At least I am hoping that that is the result. But I am feeling that no matter what decision we make or how this turns out, there'll be a considerable amount of work to be done afterwards.
If I think you're going to do something you're going to regret, do you want me to stop you?
Broach the subject, at the very least. I will attempt to stop you from acting rashly as well. At least ask the question if that is what you really wish to do.
You go act rashly.
I will.
We're out of town.
But
All you have is tonight. There's some Capri Suns and some condoms in there.
I think,
Free Suns for the carbs!
but Faiza, if it comes to it, it's got to be you or I.
Of course.
We can't let the boys hurt their dads. They won't get over it.
And it won't be you. Simon needs you to not be that person. I've accepted it.
But when it comes down to it, if those men need to die, it has to be by our hands.
Oh, Doug.
Took it and just like
There we go.
hit it out of the park. Nice.
Slam. Cool. So, bit later, Morgan comes over to where you are.
Sweet. Hey, girl, hey.
So, I'm curious. Why are you with them?
Them? Means to an end.
I'm sure they're nice enough, but you're more made for,
Regal, queenly. All of those words absolutely apply. Yes.
well, you are much more the part than that twat.
Shady McQueen, I like you so much. Why aren't we drinking? Look. The fact of the matter is, in my opinion, based on my resources and what I can do, they are the best way to go about securing peace for our people. I am not overly fond of normal humans, but I understand that it's a process, and we don't have the numbers yet. But peace has a marked effect on populations. I may not have your lifespan, but I play a long game. And she sits back.
I always liked him. Thought he was wasted on where he ended up. Sad.
Yeah. Would love for you to give me the lowdown. What is your whole deal by? Like, just give me a quick rundown, because I like you a lot, and I feel like history and legend was unkind to you.
Well, in those days, women didn't inherit thrones.
You're not wrong. That
And
is
so-
criminal.
And so my bastard half-baby brother inherited the throne, and I was cast off.
I mean, honestly, I see no reason why I wouldn't throw my support behind you for a monarch. But, I mean, all she does is go around in a carriage and wear stupid hats and pet wrong dogs. They're stupid shaped and I don't like them.
Well, when the monarchy is more than a figure, all things are possible.
I mean, you're not wrong. Well, baby steps, but when it comes to it, you have my full support.
That's lovely.
Right? I love it when women get along. This is nice. So now, just if you wouldn't mind just giving me just a couple minutes of how dumb and terrible Guinevere was. Just for me.
She was a cow.
Right? I knew it.
Okay, she was pretty enough, but she had the brains of a cow.
Yeah.
Maybe a pig.
Pigs are pretty smart, I think.
Well, she was clever in her own way.
I mean, not clever enough to escape whatever fire, noose. I'm sorry, I haven't read your legends. Ridiculous.
They burned her at the stake.
Oh,
Although, he stopped them.
well, I mean, I appreciate chivalry in a man. So, anything I should know about him?
About him?
Mm-hmm. You've known him literally the longest out of everyone I've met.
You are aware that he's more than just a knight, right?
Yeah, apparently he's a mermaid or something.
Crown Prince of Atlantis.
Oh my god.
Pfizer tries to keep it secret, keep it safe, and automatically fails the check. Oh, what? That's a... What? No. What?
His father's the king of Atlantis.
See, in one hand, that's amazing, and the other hand, that's ridiculous. So I don't really know what to do with that information.
It's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's a completely rational response there.
Is this happening while they're having their
Somewhere
romance?
along in there.
Okay.
Somewhere along in there.
Okay.
After you two talked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've not seen Vivienne in some time.
Is that his mom?
His mother.
Oh, God, I'm supposed to go meet her. I'm not scared of anyone's mother. I don't care how fucking old she is. I'm Fiza Benyamina. I'm not scared of any watery tart. Bring it. Thank you. Let me know when I could be of service. Also, can I have the nicest room in here next to yours?
Of course.
Cool, thank you. She's gonna get up and walk away and just wrestle with, like, fucking Crown Prince? What do I do with this?
Become a princess.
I mean, right?
I don't know, but that sounds
Real?
pretty awesome to me.
Unicorns are real and I could be a princess.
After you just got done shitting on the monarchy.
I know. It's different when it's for you, though.
Queen of Atlantis.
Yay!
Not Atlanta. Atlantis.
I would take either.
Yeah. About what time is it now?
Oh, I'm guessing it's towards sundown.
Getting late. Late. Late.
Oh.
Late.
Actual Colleen reached out through her eyes.
Late.
Those of you who are not watching this on video, you missed out.
I will post a gif of that somewhere.
Seriously, just go the fuck onto YouTube.
Oh my God.
The assumption. I was like, oh, so good.
So, I think there needs to be a moment across the table there.
Mayhap.
The presumption.
I said late. With a T. Oh my god. Oh boy.
So hard of my
Alright.
vomit.
So good.
All right, probably like while Fiza was having like that conversation, like, and after like her encouragement, like go talk to him, like don't be dumb,
Yeah.
like
Right.
I didn't call you dumb. I don't think you're dumb.
I know, but don't be dumb is different than I think you're dumb.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, Colleen's probably gonna like after they do their bro talk, like doing stuff. She's gonna like kind of like go over to Simon. Hey,
Hey.
Golly.
Golly gee willikers.
how are you holding up? Don't lie to me. It's pointless, you know.
Yeah. Look. I'm not gonna lie. I know what we have to do, but I'm not just gonna kill my dad.
I know.
You know that, right?
I know.
And I'm
if
sorry he was a huge asshole to you. That was wrong. And I'm sorry I didn't stand up to him the way you wanted me to.
thank you. That means a lot.
You
But-
know, I was scared. I grew up with him, and
Must have been awful.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that night. I was only thinking about myself. I didn't think about how hard it must have been for you to live with that every day. I had to deal with it for a few hours, and I couldn't. You got to be pretty strong to turn out as well as you did, dealing with that all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, if everything goes bad tomorrow, there's something I need you to promise me.
Right.
I need you to run. I need you to run. I need you to find Sean and get the kids and get them out of London and keep the rest of them safe.
I'm not going to leave you. I'm not going to leave Faiza. I'm not going to leave Eddie. Sean can take care of the kids.
Kenny, I just need to know if things go bad. I need to know that you got out. There's no one better suited to protecting these kids and keeping everything going than you.
Well, I suppose it's a bit better than thinking I'm a terrorist. But I can't promise that I'll leave you. I'm sorry, I can't.
If it looks like there's nothing you can do, don't sacrifice yourself for me.
I mean, you're asking me to do what you yourself wouldn't be able to promise. You can't. That's not fair to ask. We've wasted so much time, Simon. I mean, who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? We could both die. We've both lost a lot in the last few days anyway. I'm not going to promise that I'll leave you after all of this. I finally have you back after all this time. I'm not going to run and leave you.
I think it's time for the big kiss again. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what happens.
Cool. I think Fiza and Morgan are sitting over the side going,
Yep.
Totally.
Yeah, we're wicked creepy. We have wine now. We're just like two Cerseys, just like.
Morgan is. I feel like she's like, meh. Can I hear with that?
Oh yeah, what is she like?
I think Morgan has bigger fish to fry
Yeah.
than that.
She also hasn't been following this melodrama
True.
day to day. She's like, they're kissing. Why? does
Faiza's
it
like
matter?
filling her in like, they're gonna make us so many Xers. So many. Think of your future subjects.
Oh man.
Like 12 of them. Right there.
12?
I don't know.
They were on a
She
farm?
looks so fertile.
I'm Irish.
I don't know.
It is true, you are
The
Irish.
second thing I was like, I'm gonna dance around and I'm saying.
I was going to go with Irish Catholic.
Yup.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
I was brought up Catholic. So
You're
it's okay.
welcome. I did that. I did that for you.
For me?
As the Princess of Atlantis.
Getting into those bridges right quick, aren't
I
we?
feel like that's what, like when Simon notices people looking.
Yeah.
It's like maybe we go talk somewhere private.
You just make weird eye contact. My bed, she's like, in her way.
Okay, no, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yay! You guys are cute.
Does anybody else have anything they want to do before? Because we are at a point in time where progressing to the next phase would be.
Are we spending the night here?
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say it.
So, once we get like in private, like Colleen, or like, do we know where we're staying? Like in the rooms or something? Okay, we're gonna just assume.
They have
They've got
rooms.
rooms.
Right.
They've got rooms.
Yeah, Colleen's gonna like take Simon by the hand and start leading him like to the rooms. It's gonna be like, if we only have one night left, which we might, we're gonna make up for lost time.
So many extras.
So proud of a baby girl.
I was kind of waiting to go back to Lance's penthouse, but fine.
You're not
office
fucking
building.
in my house.
Your house.
At this point, she thinks it's hers.
And Simon said,
This tracks.
I can get on board with that, is what Simon said.
With her having that house.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, all
love
good.
property.
All good
It's
stuff.
like 9/10 of the law. I think a slightly tipsy Fiza is going to come and find Edison. Hey, how you doing?
I'm as well as could be expected.
I expect very little.
Then you'd be right.
Okay.
I'm working on the last details in the manufacture of your suit.
Oh my god, I don't care about this. I mean, that's not true. I care about the suit a lot. It's going to be great. I'm going to be great in it. But I actually care about you. I don't have a lot of friends.
You and I share that aspect.
I consider you one of my closest. And before you were kidnapped, you were suffering. Sorry, kidnapped. Rescued? It's confusing. Both of you were taken. So I'm confused.
And you had this certain set of skills.
Yeah, exactly. I lifted you back by asking Ophelia to return you.
Fiza,
Yeah.
I care about you very much. And although there was a time that I was afraid of you,
Oh, she looks heartwarming.
I find that there are few people in this world, my family included, that have gone more out of their way to assist me than you. And before whatever happens, I want you to know that I appreciate you. And that I see past the metal.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But she, like, smiles appreciatively.
It would seem that much of our thinking on problem solving was at odds during most of this situation. But I believe that currently our tactics are aligned.
As much as I would appreciate you guys joining Team Pretty Fine with Manslaughter, you don't have to be that. You know that, right? That's not you, and it's not Simon. And I don't need you to be that.
Are you...
Colleen kills people all the time, I think, because I love her. So she's cool. We're good.
Colleen is lovely, and I wish very much that I didn't offend her, so
What?
I have a very strong feeling that she doesn't like me, and I'm very sorry for that. I don't know
No,
what
she's
I've
just
done.
very Irish. Scottish? Irish?
Ireland is a separate island. Scotland is just the north.
Yeah, whatever. I'm queen of the ocean, so it doesn't actually matter to me.
Startling revelations aside, I've never had much need for affection, since all of those whom I have shown affection towards have left me. And I am very honestly terrified that the only other people that I've had affection for will die tomorrow, myself included. And I think that I would be remiss in letting you know that I care very deeply for you, and the others as well, and that whatever may come in the future, I find that my investment in time and energy in you has not been wasted.
So clinical, but I appreciate it. And she takes you into like a just giant embrace and kisses your forehead.
I hug you right back.
Aw.
And actually, he tears up a little bit, and he goes, "You never seem to be afraid. How do you do that?"
I'm afraid all the time. I just don't let it stop me. And her voice sounds like it's shaking. Like, pulling back. Tears. Queens don't cry.
And I'm like,
I've upgraded from princess to queen.
"Then, my dear, I believe we are the definition of courage."
So, and like as she pulls away after like a nice long hug. So, Ophelia.
I'm afraid I've treated her quite poorly.
I mean, not that poorly. She
I
might
was
like it.
feeling very... My self-esteem took a considerable hit, and I was feeling very bad about myself, and I was feeling very bad about disappointing you and perhaps imperiling you by going missing. And in that moment of weakness, I may have taken advantage of her affection towards me, and I am ashamed to admit that I feel a considerable amount of guilt about that. And that I used her to try to make myself feel better about myself.
Do you feel better?
I did. I did. She was very sweet.
That is very sweet. I feel like you need something stronger than that.
I am currently unwilling to commit to anything long-lasting, since our situation seems to be quite in flux.
Fair enough.
She is a lovely woman of good station and obviously brilliant. Her mind is amazing.
You can't fuck someone's mind.
Oh, can you?
And she does a little spit take. You have unsuspected depths.
Maybe perhaps when this is all over, I will apologize, and perhaps if she wishes to forgive me, I will allow things to progress.
Cut in the movie, like where it's like you can't fuck someone's mind, or can you? Like there's just like a cut to like the tasteful like sex that's happening in the other room. Like
Oh, that's perfect. The love making.
the love with like the like thrown back with like the necklace with the clawing on it, and like in the dark, and then like rolling back over, and then it comes back to your conversation.
So totally at odds with the athleticism of Pfizer and Lance.
Yeah.
The hanging off the rafters.
Yeah.
It's not angry. It's just
It's like a fight.
it's a wrestling match.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you have competitive
It's like
sex. and one of us is
WWE
gonna
up in
win
there.
it.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was too perfect.
That's perfect.
That was incredibly good.
I don't mind interruptions as long as it's narratively good.
Yeah, for sure.
Good.
In order to prove my closeness and affection towards you, I will admit something to you that I've never admitted to anyone else. When we first met, I found you extremely alluring. In a way that was difficult for me to comprehend. You are a very beautiful woman, and Lance is a very lucky man.
Thank you. I'm not married yet.
Well,
For what it's worth, I always found you very handsome.
he blushes, and he goes, "Thank you. But I think that I think that tonight we should. And he pulls out. It goes to the bar and pulls out a bottle of whiskey and goes. Perhaps drink to our good luck. Just pours
Nice.
a couple of drinks.
Perfect. Sweet. I like that.
And he goes, cheers.
Cheers. To not dying tomorrow.
To not dying tomorrow, indeed.
And then, like, the very last line before the scene wipes is, you know Simon and Colleen are fucking right now, right?
I'm trying not to think of that.
Love making. Love making.
Her words, not mine.
Yeah. I don't know the difference.
All right.
All right.
I think on that note, we roll credits for tonight.
All right.
So we'll pick up next time with you guys going to the water treatment plant that has been identified as your target.
So we don't get to like do the weird awkward wake up and like have to deal with like planning with
Oh,
these
come on,
people?
let's see that now.
Yeah. Now?
Yeah.
We can do that next time. Like next
No,
time.
do it now.
Yeah.
We have 15 minutes. I want it now.
Now,
Next morning.
no, I want
Fuck you, Simon.
I did think about something.
No, she didn't.
Nope.
Oh.
You.
I want it now. Make a decision.
What decision?
I don't know.
You said
Whatever
we
you're
had to think
deciding about.
something.
I don't know. I just
don't.
want
I'm
it to
just
happen.
stalling.
Now. All right. I have 15 minutes left. You give them to me.
I'm more excited about like trying to plan with these people.
Okay,
Like
we can do that.
no, I don't mean right now. Next time.
I actually am a fan of ending it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
It's a
ending
good
place.
It's a really good ending space.
It's like romantic, and then you guys had like a moment.
No,
and
we-
it's like the end.
When I'm queen, this will not happen. For
plan at
words.
dawn.
At some point, I think Lance like overhears a
Yeah, of course he does. She's pretty drunk.
love. You realize that she's immortal.
Fuck. I will settle for princess.
I can do that.
Wait,
Oh
seriously?
snap! That's a proposal. That's a straight up proposal.
Oh, I think Faiza turns bright red and goes, okay, don't mess with me. I've been drinking. That's not fair. I made friends with your friend. You can't. Don't. This is a lot for one day. Like unicorns and old ladies that wear Ren Fair clothes. And you can't just be like, yeah, you're a princess. That's not a thing.
I think at that point, though, he would like pick you up from where you are
Sweet.
and take you off to the bedroom.
She's just gonna babble the entire rest of the way. Like we should get everyone back in here and keep talking for at least 15 more minutes.
And again, everyone just abandons Edison.
And I walk back into the room and I go, well, I was thinking, where did everyone go?
Direwolf's still in there.
Yeah, actually.
So you attempted to kill me there.
I would like to see this, please.
How did that feel? No hard feelings?
No, sorry.
I hunt.
Is that all you do?
No.
He pours another drink and says, then what is it that you do?
Fight.
I'm assuming that you respirate, excrete, and consume. That makes you a life form. But other than that, do you enjoy films? Do you like reading a good book?
You know, I really like those Marvel movies coming out of the States.
They are very interesting, aren't they? I really like them.
Edison makes dog friends. This is very
To
good.
be honest with you, I like that Ant-Man fellow. He's quite quirky.
Edison girl.
I have
And,
met
and he's gonna and she picks up the glass, and although you know has a wolf-shaped muzzle, she manages to drink it.
Just let.
Yeah, it's so cute.
I was wondering how you do that.
Actually, it's just kind of like a pour.
Oh man.
And he goes, Sir Edison Cornwall, pleased to meet you.
Direwolf. Never been called anything else. Except, well, not by anyone who's still breathing anyway.
Then I will call you Dire. Would you mind answering some questions? I'm just curious. And there's no disrespect meant. And if there is any disrespect, please mention it and I will apologize immediately.
Okay.
Were you born in this form?
Been this way as long as I can remember.
And you've managed to keep yourself concealed from the general population, isn't it?
I'm good at hiding.
That's very interesting. But I'd be interested.
And my prey doesn't usually get to talk about.
And he sort of frowns at that and goes, is your prey people, or are you much like us and consume the lower animals?
I don't eat people.
Oh, all right. That's quite heartening. Thank you.
I do kill them.
And when she says that, he sort of like goes crestfallen and he goes, I've done the same, but I'm not particularly happy about it. How does it bring you joy, or are you just indifferent?
The hunt brings me joy. The kill only brings joy if it's a challenge.
I like her.
I'm trying to get Pooja's mindset
Yeah,
when she was
yeah.
playing Direwolf.
You're
Yeah.
crushing it. She's very good.
Yeah.
So, the process of the hunt. I've gone on safari with my father, but it was a photo safari, unfortunately.
Okay. Good job. You lost us and got us right back again.
I have far too much respect for our animal kin to kill them arbitrarily, at least not for any use, other than to mount
I only
something.
kill animals if I'm going to eat them.
Do you... And like I said, please, if you are insulted by any of these questions, do let me know. Do you consume regular food like regular other people, or do you simply hunt for food? And do you prefer it that way?
Meat is best when it's fresh.
I see. You identify yourself as female? I'm sorry, I'm trying not to look.
Yes. Among wolves, the male thinks he's in charge.
I find
love
that,
her.
and I go, I find that to be true amongst people as well. But I
The
find-
female is always the stronger.
by simple nature of biology, I would agree with you, Direwolf. And I do not understand why they are considered the lesser in our culture.
I like you. And she like whaps you on the back.
I believe I'm liking you too, Direwolf. You are very honest, and I appreciate that. Perhaps more people should be like you, or myself.
Yes.
To not killing me. Tink.
Nice.
Yay!
Not today.
Nice.
Ditto.
I respect the hell out of that entire conversation.
That was awesome.
Sweet.
Very
All right.
nice.
Your friends are mating.
Oh, God.
I'm not sure if the intent is to mate. I believe that the correct term would be rutting.
Oh my god!
We finally have a romantic time, and you guys have all ruined it.
After months of this, we get to berate you. Mike is just leaving now.
All right.
Trust me, my dear, it's been a long time coming.
It better be.
And on that note,
There we go.
thank you for watching.
Yes.
We will be back in 2 weeks with episode 11.
weeks.
We have 2
The
episodes to
penultimate
go.
episode.
Goodness.
Next week is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Jeez, already.
Yeah,
Dang.
Yeah, I know, right?
We're already to Thanksgiving.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and don't forget, this weekend we have our marathon coming up on Friday and Saturday. We are supporting the Rainbow Railroad charity. We've raised over $1,000 already, guys, and we
Shut the fuck up!
Totally.
Good job, guys!
We're at almost $1,100 already. We haven't even started.
Seriously, guys,
Two
this
days.
is a charity that legitimately saves lives.
Yeah. And, and over 80% of their funds go to their cause, not to overhead and running their organization. So it's fabulous. Check out happyjacks.org/rainbow to help out. The fundraising page is going to be up through the end of the year. So if you can't watch live, it's still awesome to go check it out.
Watch
and
live at
support
like
it.
4 a.m.
Anywhere
Seriously.
you are, there will be a live stream
There will
happening
be a
for the same
game.
time for you.
All night,
Yes.
all long. If you've ever been persecuted for simply who you are,
Yeah.
please consider
Yeah.
Absolutely.
donating.
All right. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Mwah.